A list of the sensitive themes and subject matter have been included in the video description.
My next reasonable step in my career. Yeah. And luckily, one of the few colleges that have it are in Kentucky, next to Lexington. So I'm like, it's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
There it is.
EKU?
EKU, Eastern University of Kentucky? Or
Eastern Kentucky
EKU,
University.
Eastern Kentucky University.
Speaking of Kentucky.
Are we back?
You ready to roll dice?
No!
Oh my god, you've been rolling the whole time. I didn't even.
Oh my god, I didn't even know. She didn't say anything!
I haven't even done the bit. Hold on.
So I found out, so this clock was, the battery has like been dying, so it was half an hour late. That's why we ran. Because I was like, I felt like we started, you know, a little earlier ago, but it's battery, so now I know what time we actually started.
We're back!
You guys good? You guys all good? You got stuff to eat?
I did the bit, we're good.
We have
We're
all
rolling.
that stuff.
No.
We're rolling.
Warmed up.
No.
You ready for some stress today? That's a different kind. It's fake and fantasy.
That's my secret cap. I'm always
I'm
stressed.
always stressed. It's stress. It's a little bit different. Okay, in that case, hello. Welcome back to DC5. I am so excited that you're Master Christian Butters. With me as always, are my crafty agents. Say hi, crafty agents.
Hi, crafty interns.
Ooh.
Not
A
even
diamond
intern.
interns. Okay, let's jump back into this. Also, I just have to say, this intro song is called The Portal, which is just, thank you, Bonnie Grace. Alright, anyway.
You spot that.
Let's begin with our recap as we always do. So, off to the Fae Wilds, the team. Team getting back together, got their new assignment with some unfinished business, if ever this. Having destroyed the machine but never closed the portal she used to siphon magic in the first place. That, being that her base was destroyed under so many miles of dirt and stuff, your commander, Jarn, decided to assign you guys to the Fae Wilds to close the portal from the other side. But the Fae Wilds is not the same as it once was. Things don't appear as they seem anymore. Upon entering, a facade of normality met you in the gift shop before it was shattered into a reality of horror. When a particular mirror with the words Caledia Umu Santori, discovered later to be the real full name of someone, was broken. Visions and shadows, bouts of curses and images were seen. Coffins with the bayonet carved into the front of them in an abandoned temple. Collie being murdered by a shadowy figure and corrupted into a shadow-felled corpse. A husband sobbing in the deep for the separation of his wife with no answers in sight yet. After the rude welcoming into the wilds by a corrupted, fearful one, we see our task force outside the woods, leaving a once loving gift shop to burn, going towards the direction of the town nearby that they hope is still there, deeply off the path. And that is where we will begin. We're gonna go back. That is the end of our video.
And everyone go home.
We're walking in the woods and we're never seen again.
That's rational.
I was like, yeah. You mean the classic
What's the
411
over-under
cases?
that we also end up burning this village down?
That's crazy.
I'd say about 21.
21?
Do you know what that tells you, right?
That's true. We go back to this moment now. As you are all making your way off the path and through the thick of the trees and the bushes and thorns, can I have everyone please roll a dexterity saving throw?
No.
Start the session out with a nice
Can I
save.
see the threat?
Yes.
That's advantage for me.
Wonderful.
I have to find Bruce's character sheet.
Okay.
I put a little tab so I know where her character sheet is.
Very good, very good.
27.
Yo!
A little late for that, but alright.
Amazing. Dex saving throw. I'm gonna use your dice.
Copy
Thank you for all these
We're doing perception?
11.
Okay, Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Saving throw.
Saving throw. My fucking brain. 19.
Beautiful.
Footsies.
16.
Okay.
Can I walk?
You all pass. In that case, you all pass, which means
She
you
said
all.
it so sadly. What do we all
No,
have?
no, no.
We'll survive.
I
What?
got an 11.
11?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you said something else. Okay,
No,
you
I-
don't pass that.
Wait, hold on. I got plus that was 13 actually.
That still does not pass.
Yeah.
Bitch,
You all guys like I certainly did.
you don't know how the DC
You
is.
look straight into the camera and like.
I did not.
So you will take 15 points, and the rest of you will take 7.
Of what?
As piercing
What kind of
and
damage?
slashing damage.
Evasion, I don't take it.
Copy that.
Evasion bros.
Evasion bros.
Oh shit.
As you guys are walking through this, you notice that this forest is particularly unkind. The thorns are like 2 inches long, and they seem to move to make sure to snag some of you as you're walking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mines.
Can my evasion just be the fact that I keep turning up the heat on my body a little bit? They just keep singeing off before they hit
It does keep shriveling. It does, yeah. Yeah, they're like lemon thorns, or like big citrus kind of thorns. It's not good. Huh?
What am I wearing so much armor?
There's still gaps in armor. just a quick save. But after probably maybe not perfectly hours of this, but definitely feels like hours of this, you do see that it slowly becomes morning. Even though there is some cloud cover, it does appear to be light again as you do kind of keep going through this. Yes.
can we take like 2 minutes? Yeah. Can we go like pop a squat and just do a save real quick?
Go for it.
It's not a rest. It's just different.
Hero's banquet.
And I'm just gonna just sit crisscross, just cross my arms, and just.
With your billowing cape.
Yeah.
You're damn right. That thing is constantly billowing because I'm going to ritual cast commune with nature. Barbarians.
What kind of nature?
Commune with nature. I briefly become one with nature and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory.
Okay.
Because I'm outdoor, spell gives me knowledge of the land within 3 miles of me.
Because you guys actually not outdoors.
The spell doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction such as dungeons and towns, so that feels like we're good here.
Just what's the vibe here within 3 mile radius with the trees and stuff?
I instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of my choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area. Terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead,
Fuck.
influence from other planes of existence, or buildings. So
you
of that
said
list,
3 of that?
of that list, I can learn specifics about 3 of
You
those.
go for it. Give me one at a time.
I mean, like,
She wants you to ask.
Yeah.
I want to hear from you.
alright, let's see. Nature, please tell me about any powerful fae, fiends, celestials, elementals, or undead in the area. I would also like to know if you're being influenced by other planes of existence.
Hold on, one question at a time.
Sure. within 3 miles of me.
So you're asking for anything powerful, basically.
Within-
Feet,
Any powerful celestials, fae, fiend, undead, elementals, or undead within 3 miles of me.
You get back a yes, 1. Well, ooh.
It's the alien radar.
Yeah.
So they're everywhere.
What do you mean, shit person?
It's just a circle getting to that timer.
I do.
You do clock there is one person within a 3 mile radius, but you can't seem to tell if they are Fae
That's nonsense!
or if they're celestial.
Oh.
It's something where it rides a weird line that it can't quite trigger. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like these guys,
Oh.
but it does not give you a solid thing here.
Here's 2 things I hear.
I go too.
This is one thing.
So there's a Fae, ASMR?
Celestial
As-
Fae.
Maybe. Something between the two.
Probably that.
I would also like to know
If this force is under the influence of other planes of existence.
You get a resounding yes.
Ah, it's
From
brilliant.
behind you.
What does that mean?
Not from in front of you. You kind of look back and you remember the thorns and just the forest, how it was warped. The trees were just like, something like this. Versus ahead of you where the trees are now noticeably healthier and stronger. Basically, the further away from the gift shop is the deal, yeah.
I mean, the mirror.
Okay. So
I'm
we're
gonna call it the
we're away from.
You can be
And my final question
Mhm.
will be to know about if there are any nearby towns.
Yeah.
And what direction that may be in.
The direction you've been headed, your guide, Grisha, has done so rightly. You are still on track to the town.
Okay. So we are at least we are at most 3 miles away.
Give me a nature check real quick.
I refuse.
The DC will be 10.
Oh,
Since you read this stuff.
Green.
Yeah, so
99
low
nature.
DC. Low DC. Is it got?
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's dirty 20.
Beautiful.
Hey.
This
Beautiful.
one has some work done.
As you sit down to just kind of like,
Disgusting.
hang on, like get a layout real quick. The second question, when you're noticing like there's influence behind you. First of all, if I didn't say it before, Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Is influence? Yeah. Okay.
Just need that
Just say it again.
For
Just say
a
it again.
free spell.
Yes. Shadowfell behind you. The trees where you are now. So you guys are out of the thorns. It is now you can breathe. You can sit down. But with that nature check, you guys have been hearing the leaves above you kind of rustling, and you're assuming it's wind, until you kind of realize there is no wind right now. And Grimlash, when you kind of just put your hand near, you can tell with the combination of this spell that the trees are shaking with fear.
Very good omens of you.
The closer you get to town,
But the closer we're getting to town, the leaves have recently changed, right? They went from thorns to normal, and now normal are shaking in fear.
correct. You are very close to being out of the woods. Just that information.
Does anybody have any healing things?
Yeah.
We all have a potion.
Yeah.
I have a potion for me.
Everybody has
But I
a
do
66.
not. Yeah.
Nobody has any spell
In your
or
path.
anything.
Well, I have lay on hands because celestial.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little battery.
Yeah.
We got a little AED with us.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to check because you know what I mean. I'm still booed pretty good.
We're
But
not
I didn't
completely
go. I didn't want to go wasting my my potion if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Well, he's meeting with me.
You're not mending.
Yeah, I got lay on hands and I got cure wounds.
Okay.
So.
So if you want to hit me with some,
So you're a little bit more than an AED.
Mm-hmm.
he's an AED.
Yeah, that cure wounds.
I can create nearly endless mayonnaise.
It doesn't have to be right now. I just.
If this was Skyrim rule, you would be invincible.
Our enemies.
Oh, 1d4 seconds.
And now, honey! Look, he just keeps drinking.
Crazy chase.
Where did he get apple pie from? He keeps drinking.
Alright, so little debrief is that we're still going towards this town.
Yeah.
From there, are we trying to solve, so we basically need, looking at technically you,
What?
intern.
They haven't earned. Oh, that's why. So who could we talk to figure out where the portal is on this side? Right? We're looking for missing Fae folk.
and a lack of magical power, right? Because magic's so they would not be able to cast. So who is there? A news office in the Pharaoh? Is there? You know what I mean? Like who could we talk to that would be able to figure out the portal on this side? Additionally, would that person or persons be able to look at this name and be like, oh, that's yeah.
Can I roll for that, Christian?
Yes. PC.
That's an nat 20.
Instantly, you won't press any more.
Not only do I know,
As you're playing with visions.
yes, that's Shereen, my father, who I have a sending show with.
That's a vision.
They're right here.
Vision number.
Ooh, I was hoping we'd get one, but it'd be great if we got two today. But okay, we'll do that in just a second. To answer,
Expectations for us.
I
Yes.
never know for sure. It's one. If we
She's
can.
got expectations for us.
That's terrifying.
No, I swear to God, I had a pencil.
Well, I can't if somebody rolls 100.
The
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
I had this one.
You get a pencil?
Not particularly.
I gave you 2 pencils when you walked in. There were 2 on your seat.
Chad took mine.
I did not.
Aw.
He did.
Well, look.
She
they-
misplaced it, and I
It was
knew where it
in
was.
his hand. Yeah, video. Evidence.
Of you finding it?
yeah. So to answer your question, I'm gonna give you everything.
Oh, I love
So
everything.
the answer would have been yes, absolutely. You could have talked to the gift shop people. They know everything about this place. They're
Yeah.
constantly in questions like this.
It's crazy, but they're only couple are dead now.
They are not here, and it's past the slow season. You guys are now in the fast season, which means since you guys have visited last, 6 months in the material plane could be thousands of years here. That's usually not a problem because in the Fae Wild, people live longer. It's not, it's still rare to have missed somebody. But the landscape is different. People are not where they should be. Trees are not where they should be, which means like a lot of time has passed. So I'm gonna say no at this point. You do not know. However, when that person does come, I will let you know. But they will be your information booth.
But at this moment,
There's not anybody you can think of.
Yeah.
Because you have you've barely gotten into the wild, yeah.
typically, general, yes. Typically, like for example, the gift shop, run by 2 lovely people, Darla and Cup. But obviously, they are not there. Trees are not where they're supposed to be. Hills are brand new. So I'm sure if I saw someone or talked to them, I could suss out. But at the time, you knew.
So you're saying we're up shit's creek without a top?
I've never done that before.
There's your shit creek in your friend.
Kelly, are you okay?
No.
Oh god.
No. Like,
Come here.
I'm bleeding from thorns. I'm pretty sure that like I had a lot of damage from the weird man in the gift shop. Yeah, I lost like half my hit points. Like no.
Come here. Come here.
Okay, I'm not alone.
I was gonna grab you by both your cheeks and then cast Cure Wounds. So
Aw.
then just start like glowing slowly. Glow travels up his arms into his hands. Feel a little warm light. It's gonna be 2d8 plus 2.
Like you did, like you kissed me on the head like a child. Like you shots to cure wounds.
Yay!
Let me give you your vision real quick before I forget. So, we'll bring this up.
16.
Close with Allie. There goes
200.
father, daughter, question?
Okay, so for Risha, as you were trying to think of like who's there somebody you could talk to here, you step into a vision, accidentally or not.
Damn, son. Gotta watch out for those visions.
Gotta watch out for those.
There's people lying around here.
Keep tripping into it.
Am I die again? I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Your vision goes white. Whether you believe what you're about to see as the truth or a lie, you see a vision. A battlefield, vast and flattened. Trees uprooted and snapped in half, Boulders crumbled and scattered, bodies everywhere. All sizes. Fae creatures, anybody from pixies to some of them giants. A misty fog rolls over the field, and you watch the grass reach itself up with such urgency that it splits itself in half, and a row of teeth curve itself into the blade, and you hear a horrifying sound as the grass eats the bodies up amongst the battlefield, just devouring them and anything else nearby on that whole plain. And after that, you suddenly snap back into reality again.
Is this something that, like, I could be like, so kind of like mutated grasping vines, or like, you know, like put together, like, okay, so like maybe like this spell has dark magic in it, and therefore something's happened.
I don't think you think it's a spell. I think you think it's a corruption.
Okay.
In the same way that the trees have decided to grow thorns and catch travelers as they walk by, this is bigger than a spell. You might even think weirdly lack of a spell. Magic is leaving and something else is coming in.
Swatters.
Yeah, which you have seen.
Additional swatters.
Probably continue towards town.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Yeah.
shit, because I don't know if it's real or not.
Yeah, we don't know that information.
Just snacking over a lullaby.
Yeah, none of you have said
Make sure
anything.
again.
Did I tell you anything good, Rory?
Within 3 miles of us, there is a town that way. There is Shadowfell magic that way. And somewhere there is a celestial Fae. It's like this is the line, and celestials over here, and the Fae's over here, the creatures like, oh.
Bo?
I keep saying.
Does
Bo.
this ring any bells? Is there like a celestial fae?
No, not with that description.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna spend another 2 minutes to do it again.
Hear me out. Do you want to just head a little bit further?
Let's do it in another video.
He's like, no, he said he's gonna spend another 2 minutes meditating, Christian.
Spend another spell slot. Cool.
It's a ritual.
Okay.
This is free.
Joke's on.
Bo, free to die.
All this costs is time.
Alright, you want to do it again? You can. You want to
I
do
think
it
we
again?
were actually 15 minutes. I think.
To be fair, it is like 10 minutes onto the casting.
There's enough time to do the rest so you can heal.
Yeah. I was like, that'd be nice.
Yeah, because
I'll do it.
a ritual
You
like
were working on the rest.
a ritual just adds 10 minutes to the existing casting time. So this is usually 1 minute. So technically it would be 11 minutes of either of this thing. So
I'll just see if we get a short.
if we're cool, then we'll just keep going. You know what? We'll be like,
I think another 3 mile, you know what I mean? Let's try to maybe get every Venn
Yeah.
A
diagram.
wider range.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's why you're in charge.
P.S. You guys are no longer Chris. I forgot to clean that up. When he's dead.
Yeah.
You're not missing anymore.
I think while we're walking,
Dancing or something.
at some point I'm gonna pull the general off to the side as we're advancing through this. So, I'm not gonna tell everybody this, but in my professional opinion, this is not good.
You don't.
In the sense that, like, my ongoing theory
Okay.
is that since the portal,
I need this. I need an ongoing theory.
yeah,
I need this. Give it to me.
so my ongoing theory currently is that the portal that has been letting out fake creatures into the mortal plane, not just, fake creatures going out, I think fake magic is also seeping out, and because of that, there is now, a magic vacuum, one could say, of, in here in the Fae Wilds, and what is the counterpart to the Fae Wilds is the Shadowfell.
Okay.
So I think the Shadowfell is starting to leak in to here, the
Gotcha.
Fae Wilds. Now I have good news and bad news.
Okay.
Good news is that sometimes, you know, Fae are Fae and they operate in a lot of the same rules.
Okay.
Bad news is I have never once been to Shadowfell and I'm not an expert in that area.
Okay.
So that is what I have so far, and I didn't know if I should tell everybody, but I know that you're in charge, so I should tell you.
Strange question. That's like super not relevant, but like for the sake of clarity, I really need to know. Is food that I make with my alchemy jug in the Fae Wilds considered Fae Wild food? Thank God.
So no, they have to give you the food.
Cool. 'Cause I just made honey
It's
trail
specific,
mix.
like homemade.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
They have to give it to you. You don't know that.
I don't know that.
There's a lot of packaged food in the gift shop, or there used to be.
Yeah. They have to
granola bars.
give it to you.
Yeah.
And be like, here is it
Here
now.
is a bowl of soup I made for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here is this bowl of soup. Don't take that.
It's really safe.
What
Very
I'm
awesome.
hearing is that
Sounds like a good thing to eat.
Fae folk from this realm would be happy to close that portal because it would stop the other realm from intruding into theirs. So we might be able to find
Well, depending on what.
common allies.
Well, depending on what court we come across. So, like the spring court, absolutely. The winter court probably wouldn't really care.
Okay. Do you know which court we might be next to?
I think you guys are closest. I guess it depends on your trail. I'm gonna say between winter and fall.
Because right now our heading is information, right? The best way to get information would be through allies. So if we get to this town, get our bearings, maybe find an ally or two there, would the spring court be maybe a next step to be like, hey, have you noticed any Fae magic being away? Have you noticed a friend gone missing in a part of area, right? If we can pretend to be wanting to solve their problems and actually solve our problems,
Deception.
but we would be helping them. That's the thing, is we would be helping
On
them.
this map, I swear you.
From a certain point of view.
Up is north.
Up is
Well,
Larry.
From a certain point of view.
well, technically
Something like
speaking,
that.
where we are typically surrounded by the Fae Wilds, directly below us is the Kirsten Woods, which I don't. Is that the way we're going right now? No, I don't think so. I think we're heading
I
up
feel like we're heading west, and I don't know why.
west. We're probably heading towards.
Into the map. Into the map.
Yeah. Question.
You're-
This town you said that I know of is over there. Are we talking Magtura or are we talking
Magtura.
Argos' garden?
Magtra.
Magtura? Okay.
Yeah,
So we are heading in that direction. Okay.
I should play that
I've
right.
never been there either.
Okay.
They have shit.
Who do I know kind of what? So like, if we're heading to Magtura,
Let me brief on Magtra.
yeah.
Magtra is an extremely quaint little village. Think of satyrs with a little maypole, and there's music and there's laughter. This is again, we're still the touristy part of Fae Wilds, so it's like people who come here would be great with the gift shop and be like, all right, here's the town to experience the Fae Wild. And it's
Very
like
stereotypical.
It's very happy Disneyland, you know, it's like, here's a very good safe place where people know the rules and they know you're outsiders and they won't give you stuff. Stay here and then you can leave and you're happy, you know, it's like, don't go too far because you're still stupid, it'll be that kind of thing, but
Welcome to
Magtra is
stay in the strip and don't go off.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, the Archdiocese is very pretty, but there's about 2 blocks next to it that you should not go.
Don't
Yes.
go beyond the path, please.
Every the light touches.
Well, those are the streets with numbers. We don't go there.
but you guys head on, yes.
Yeah. So that was a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you unfortunately for yourself gave me history knowledge and
Right.
I'm an asshole. So obviously the winter court is all the way
Correct.
up there.
Mhm.
So does that? Oh, and then the Fae Wood is like the autumn court.
Mhm.
Is what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, more like Bear Kingdom kind of area.
Okay. They're like more of an autumn court
Yes.
kind of thing. Okay. Cool.
Very cool.
Shadow. Great.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'll
So
grab the next one.
at this moment we are heading towards Pura, people there definitely would not like the Shadowfell to seep in. So if we can find help there,
Yeah.
they would absolutely be willing to help. Although right next to it is the Shadow Court, so they absolutely would love this shit.
Gotcha.
So we're kind of in between.
That line you had earlier, we're walking on it.
Yeah, we're walking on it.
As you guys eventually, oh, did you cast it again?
No. Yeah, we're walking.
Alright, as you guys eventually keep going, the forest does open up. Not because there was a natural stop to the forest, but instead, you see there is a small field of tree stumps. This place has been leveled. In the far distance, you can now clearly see a town. Standing and vibrant, but you also see a billowing pillar of smoke from the middle of town. However, from the creatures you can see at this distance as well, you hear people's voices, so they're yelling over there. You notice smaller people, maybe children, kind of on the outskirts chasing each other. No one's running out of the town. There's a huge fire and no one's running out of it. That's the information you got. And the shaking of the trees.
So there's smoke and commotion, but it does not seem to be emergent.
Correct. And the trees that are trembling with fear, you can see, maybe conclude because it has been chopped down.
Yeah. Maybe killing trees isn't from the mature things.
We're just building.
Yeah, it's very normal, right?
No.
That's good.
Not
Yeah,
normal.
we're-
Grisha,
Yeah.
do you guys usually cut down trees like this?
You know, logging industry.
No, Gregory.
No.
This is
murder.
absolutely horrific to see.
Russia, it's even worse than anything because it's not just trees, there are dryads and nymphs who most certainly have been slaughtered.
Well, this is people
This is not like logging. This is like a genocide.
That's a big word. It's like a really big word.
It's murder.
They are ents
Murdering.
and dryads and wood elves
It's not a really
live
big word.
here. This is their homes.
Oh.
Good. Obviously that time is not an issue with though, because there are children running around playing right now.
Are those children or are those just?
Yeah. Does that town look familiar? Is that
Yeah, that's
That's-
Meg. That's Meg's Turma.
that's my turn?
So what's right up to?
That's where I was going.
Alright, let's go suss out the town.
Go find some war criminals? Is this a war crime?
Not
Could be.
yet.
Not
Not
out
yet.
here. It's not.
It's not. I'm a little conflicted. I will stay in the back.
Are also not in our realm.
Yeah, that's why. I'm just gonna stay back and just. I'm not gonna touch anything.
We just need to get more information on what happened.
No.
This is absolutely. It is cruel and it is unjust in any sort of way. But
Bad stuff.
We're gonna go see. We walk into town.
Maybe.
Alright, boss man, what store are we going?
The whole walk would just be like, we're going to walk in some hands, you know?
Vacation! Family vacation!
Vacation?
Vacation. We're on vacation.
sorry, what's that?
Alright, here we go. Family vacation, y'all. Let's do it! Family vacation!
So that's what's part of the Fae Wilds, huh? And until otherwise, we're here on vacation. You have been here before.
You're a tour guide.
You're our tour guide, hence why we are curious on the recent changes.
And then, real quick, can I get everybody's code names again?
I have it. Murdoch!
I got it.
Kristen, you got it? You want it?
I do.
The Traveler!
We have Nightlight, we have Midnight, we have the Traveler, we have Murdoch, and the Highwayman.
I'm the highwayman.
You are.
I'm if I lived in like anyone else.
Murder!
Not necessarily.
Murder!
Not necessarily.
Then I
Espionage!
As you guys continue to walk, so now you were in field, and it's daytime now.
Yeah.
But you're just kind of noticing you've been in the thick of the woods now, and suddenly just like open field. You're kind of thinking about that vision you just saw with the blades of grass literally devouring bodies, and you're like, I wonder if that's the grass. You're kind of just like,
I actually have a question for you. Do the courts, do Fae go to war?
Sometimes, depending on what for, but it's not.
Because this looks like war to me.
It's not unusual for them to have disagreements and for them to fight. Typically, if I'm being honest with you, they typically don't last that long because for some reason, for most of the Fae, war isn't very entertaining. Depending on who you talk to, of course. The Red Caps absolutely love that shit, but they're a part of the Shadow Court, so we don't really talk about them.
With my eagle sight, which I can see 1 mile away perfectly, do I pick out any weird or specific details? Like, are these kids actually kids?
Yes. So,
Tell
as
me,
you,
what does my sorcerer's eyes see?
I'm getting downloaded. Yeah.
Constant binoculars with
Yes.
HD.
It's an HD 4K. Yeah, as you guys head out, you can see that those are children.
Okay.
They found some very choice sticks to play swords with.
Oh no. Oh boy.
You see that, so you can see, you can't hear them yet. So I'll just describe the visual.
Yeah.
But they are laughing and playing, and they are kind of dancing around and just, sort of, just very normal kid play.
Yeah. Kids with sticks.
Yeah, they're probably like 7 to 10. Satyrs, dwarves, elves.
And then looking up in the town, like the billowing smoke and all that, do I see?
The town is very dense, so you can just see kind of the outside, which looks normal.
Okay. Okay. So I can't see if they're like dancing around the fire or if they're like mad or anything. It's just.
There
just
certainly
smoke.
could be, but it's in the middle of town and you're on the, So you have to.
It could just be we came at a festival.
You
You
know,
know what I mean? That's not unheard of.
I'm gonna like lean down and like whisper to you, like, hey, there's kids. We ain't gonna kill them just yet. They could be evil kids too.
It could be.
So as far as you know.
Child Grimmy?
If it provokes me. I won't take shit from a child, alright?
We've already proven that we'll beat the shit out of children before.
Those were children meeting other children.
That last mission,
Maybe
we
it was
made
us.
us really re-question a couple things about
I'm
the situation.
still in therapy for this.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend.
Yeah, midnight.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a
Someone
good
know it.
person, alright? I know I'm not a good person, but I'm working on it and I will not fight the children unless they stop.
Exactly. We're just saying that we're ready for it.
How's the Grimmy? Grimmy.
As you guys
Like,
walk,
Polly's like having a flashback thinking about that. She's like, wait
Yeah.
a second. Eldritch Blast is
It's like, I'm working on it!
as you guys do eventually get closer, just kind of walking.
our mission history.
I heard her file, but I don't know about.
Pretty sure there's a lot of things that we did not put in that file.
Yeah.
I don't do paperwork.
I know.
We already know what these things are now. They're took out of the belt we have now. I fucking missing.
Yeah, you were all
Why do you think a big thing was I said to the intern, you're gonna write my report at the end of this mission? Because I'm tired of writing reports.
To my ex-wife.
We get closer.
You finally do get closer. You start to hear what the children are saying, or rather singing. Those are some words that you have heard. Well, some of you have heard firsthand. The rest of you have heard secondhand.
Okay.
Once before, the night you faced Evelyn, when the woods breathed in something different. You saw all that battlefields of bodies, and you saw a shadowy figure who was watching you that you tried to approach, and then they blinked out. The words of the song are the same as the words you heard that night. Force of darkness, show your might. I give you 5 to feast tonight. Of depth, of deep, of shadow fell. What laid in sleep now rings the bell. And they go on with a little chorus, ding dong, he rings the bell, ding dong, brings the shadow fell. And they repeat that over and over. Okay.
Is this a song Grisha recognizes?
Cute kids.
Oh no.
But the kid singing it is reminiscent of kids singing like Ring Around the Rosie. Yeah, where they don't really know. They're just like, well, it's like, I showed you mine, I gave you 5 to be tonight. And then, at each other. It's just something that was on their mind.
At midnight. The fuck?
I'm gonna take up 50 feet. I wanna see what the middle of town fire is. I'm 50 feet in the air.
It's not good. As you head up, you see that the town itself appears normal, as a town does. They have destroyed all the houses in the middle, and in a big open space for an enormous bonfire. The trees, the logs, are now on the fire, stacked over and over on top of each other. You see that everyone is out of their homes around the fire. This looks like a huge festival of burning trees. If you had to guess without any context yet. The air is thick with smoke. You're not even that close yet, but it just burns your eyes. You can't really see lots of details from like besides that point.
Yep.
But you get a bad vibe.
That counts. It's just one of these. I land. They're burning trees in the middle of town. They look like they're celebrating. We need to get an adult, bring him back from the forest, interrogate.
Oh. So.
Wait, they're burning trees in the middle of town?
Middle of town. They destroyed several buildings. There's a giant bonfire. They built a giant wooden effigy, and I mean, it's an effigy is usually a thing.
You know what?
They're just sacked.
And
But we need to.
Group's just gonna like walk towards the town. Just gonna like
Yeah.
walk
Okay
towards
with
the
it.
bonfire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, we're all tracking you. We're following.
Yeah. As you enter the town of Magtura,
Excuse me.
more or less, actually, physically, it's still correct. The buildings look the same. It's, charming, dramatic, and cob houses with kind of woodland designs. There's still a lot of people. You notice that those people feels like the same gnomes, satyrs, elves. But you know, take a second to look, everything is wrong. You notice that between all the cobblestone, there is thick white ash of just the breeze blowing through this place. There is yelling, there is screaming in pain, and then there is laughter, and there is loud music as well. There's a lot of horror between the two that seem to try to mask and move over each other. As soon as you get into town, and you notice a lot more as you move any closer in.
Do people seem to be like noticing us? Are their eyes glazed over and they're robotic?
Not yet. But laying on the side of the street, up against one of the buildings, you see an older dryad man. Brisha would know. Dryads are forest spirits. They are connected to a tree. They're usually shades of green with like leaves as a robe or covering, that kind of thing. It's very, elfish and yeah. But you see that this older dryad man is almost unrecognizable, as you see that his legs are gone from about the thigh down. He is missing fingers. His hair is patchy. As you see smoke and embers coming from his body with no fire visibly near him. Chunks missing off his torso, but he looks like he's being burned alive.
He's still alive right now, but yeah.
He appears to be.
Because
As you step in,
trees working.
you see another, you see a group, you see another.
They're in town.
They appear to be either crawling towards the fire, or crawling away, or trying to get
Okay.
someone.
Grimlash, can you make water?
Oh no. Yeah, well.
Grimlash.
I went.
Can't.
Oh shit! I can make water, but it's not like it's not a hose. It's like a spigot.
That's a start.
Look, fresh water.
And it's like pouring like a glass, like it's.
I understand. Yes, I'm sure. It just turns into steam.
To the dryad? Or are you doing it just anywhere?
I think it's just kind of like a show, just like look, it's only like a little bit, and then I just kind of like just splash it off to the side. Cause I don't know what we're doing. There's too many.
Yeah. Basically, I'm too nervous to talk to any Fae folk, so, intern.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the
She's
rules.
gonna go on to the dryads.
Can I do, I have Know Your Enemy. If I spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat, I can learn information about them compared to my own.
Sure.
One of the ones is, current HP. Can I learn, like,
I'll pop that off.
How
Yeah.
close is this guy?
Yeah, like how close is him, or like,
This guy or any of
just kind of like around, you know what I mean? Like,
there's
Give
several.
me an Arcana check, I'll give you more if you roll high.
Well, they're all.
I was like, is it not? It's just the one guy that's fine, but you know what I mean?
But I want to give
You
you
want
more.
to create fire.
Yeah.
You don't.
17.
I'll give you the dryad and one type of. Do you want satyr, elf, or gnome?
Yeah, I'll do no.
I mean,
No.
think
Okay.
about consumption.
So HP
Your sorcerer's
for the dryad, basically dead, like 1 HP. You see that he is burning alive and still somehow kind of alive. You think he won't die until probably his tree dies. As for the gnomes, they are low level, probably 10 HP. You know, just some of my commoners.
Darth Vader crawling out of the lava.
I'm just trying to see him.
Can we talk to this individual? Can we talk to these individuals that are burning?
They can speak.
You speak Fae or
Probably speak Sylvan. If they don't, then I don't know.
You
She's
just
gonna-
do they speak primordial at all?
Probably not the dryads.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
She's gonna walk up to one of the dryads. She can speak a lot.
Yeah.
Elvish. Does Elvish work? Does Sylvan work?
Which thing?
You know, broken Sylvan.
I think she's gonna go up to him and go.
You see, he's just rasping breath.
She's going to put her hand on his chest,
Yeah.
and try and see if mending does anything. Because technically he's a tree, so maybe.
Trying. You see that your magic goes off without a hitch, but that is not the problem here. You see, he can like hardly breathe. He understands what's happening. He cannot speak back. But he does point with one of his remaining fingers towards your dagger, kind of longingly.
She's gonna pull out her dagger.
He just gives you a nod.
She's gonna say.
Okay, before it happens, absolutely, I stop her. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely, that does not happen.
Copy that.
Gonna grab a gnome by the shoulders, but like, "Arr!"
So you go into town.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Everybody's
That was the whole
Also,
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
have a question for you. So technically my radiant consumption ability is me condensing all of the radiance heat in my body
Okay.
to amp up my spells and attacks, and then afterwards, myself and anybody within 10 feet of me take radiant damage as it bursts out of me.
Copy.
If I sacrifice
If he was in a bonfire.
20 HP to go into the bonfire, and instead of like making these attacks with this bonus, just start absorbing as much heat as I can, and then take off out of town and just release to just.
That's what
Theoretically, yes, but let me tell you what you're up against here.
Okay.
Remember the silo? It's nothing compared to this. This is a bonfire you could see from a. This is logs on top of logs. Like getting in there would be a problem.
But if I were to get in there and just start absorbing it and just start
high.
shooting it out, essentially.
It would take 20 minutes to get into the fire. There is log on top of log.
I mean,
that wouldn't even put
I
out
have.
a whole
There's no difficult terrain for me. I could get into it if I'm able to.
Wait, and I can, like I said, the fire's this big, you would, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
reality,
if
it's huge.
I'm gonna
Like,
say yes
that would
if
definitely
you,
have
if you want to try this, but it's gonna take a long time because you're just moving huge old oak trees to get wedged in there. I'm gonna take way more than 20 HP.
Okay.
I'm gonna really hurt you on this
Okay.
one. And it may not
We gotta
work.
figure out another way, if any.
You can absolutely try. Those are your 3.
Okay. Cool.
Because this
okay.
is unprecedented. It's not a little campfire.
Oh, yeah.
It is a
Does
town.
anybody talk to somebody on why they're doing it?
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay,
Go
okay.
for it.
Yeah, so as I said,
Hey, I'm trying to kill this dryad man to get him some fucking peace of mind. Okay.
he's already dead. Yeah, actually, so you go to stab him, and that seems to put him out. So he can die without the tree. He can't just die. And yeah, it's first kill you did with Fae Wilds. How you feeling on that one?
It's a mercy kill.
It's a good first kill. Would you stab him instead? So you didn't have to?
Yeah.
Gotta have a different first kill in the Fae Wild. Let me talk to these locals.
Yeah, so as you guys have moved into the town, you've just seen dying dryads and nymphs. There's been no like people yet, but as you get closer, you do eventually see them. Real quick, and I'll come back to you. As you're approaching the buildings, you just see. I mean, like. You see like some nymphs being burned up in an instant, as maybe their tree was thinner. And you see some kids like kicking around the ashes, laughing, and having a great time about this.
I no longer feel conflicted.
But you guys do eventually move.
I'll make it right. I don't know any better.
Makes me not more conflicted.
You do eventually get into the middle of town. You behold this.
I mean, before we get there, weren't you?
We're trying to talk to
Yeah, before we get.
Everyone's in the middle of town. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a local.
We're trying to talk to him.
Yeah, all
Trying to
those
sell-
people.
Okay, so we're walking by tons of people that are all dying, burning, no legs.
These are like the outskirts of town,
Yes.
amongst all the chopped trees are like the nymphs and dryads who
We're
are,
just trying to get away from it.
who are dying on the outskirts of town. There's kids
All
playing.
their legs are
ashes
cut off
and
and they're slowly crawling to the middle of town to make sure they don't burn alive.
or away from it are just they're struggling.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I'm gonna talk to a fucking local.
Yeah. You see that all the locals are in the middle of town.
You
With
absolutely have my permission to grab a child.
Anybody look important or in charge?
just one second.
Shit machine.
Let me paint you.
Justify my rage.
You just and
One poison at a time.
But as you reach the end of town, you do see that there is much less dryads. They're all been either dead or kicked aside or anything like that, where they've headed out as well. But you hear really loud, joyous music. There's people doing a maypole. It's a huge celebration. What's happening here? However, amongst the horror of this celebration, you do finally see and hear a voice of protest. There is an Urchinazi girl with gray skin and black to tan speckled hair, straight across bangs. She wears black blue pants and a kind of tank top with a poncho over that that's like black and white. You see that she is somewhat near the bonfire where they're kind of loading the logs, and she is fighting tooth and nail with hundreds of people. You clock immediately, that's the person that you kind of clocked earlier, in that 3-mile radius. She seems very normal though. Besides what she's doing, she has this long stone staff that she's using to just whip this way, whip that way. She's Urchinazi, so she'll stick it into the ground and fling up in just a spray of rock, and dust comes and covers the crowd. You see that she is losing, however. Already pouring sweat from being this close to the fire and fighting off people for who knows how long. You see that she has streaks of blood over her nose, over her hands. She's already looking bad. And then 2 arrows come in, stab her in the side. Somebody from in front takes a great axe and slashes across her. You see it, even though she stumbles back, cuts the collarbone down, bone broken, she drops the staff. And then there's a huge cheer from everyone as she drops the staff. You hear just a resounding, "Kill the apprentice of the Witch of the Mountain! Cut her down and her master, and then the land will be safe again!"
How far away is she?
She is...
I'm gonna try and I got some shit.
Yeah, whatever your narration's at, you know we're rolling initiative.
I know.
I got some shit
How far away is she?
that I would like to do.
We're waiting patiently, Christian.
I'm waiting patiently, but I would love to interrupt them killing her and go.
She will not be dying. I'm just setting this out.
Okay, great.
Let me just finish.
You look like a video of me, and we just go,
Yeah, like. You're not nominated or wrong, but.
Disclosure, if you get Risha close enough, she can glow up invulnerability, so that way no one can hurt her.
I was gonna say I also have I can give her temporary hit points
Nice.
to give her.
So if you get Risha close enough,
well, mine is if she can see or
I was gonna
hear
go straight in if you want to hop on his back.
Wait!
Let me finish.
No! A cute hippie angel lady. I have to let her fucking kill her.
Let me just finish this out.
Oh god!
This is the NPC you all thought we would love to adopt because it is.
Like Carbazine,
Who
right?
are they?
The great axe chops in, she drops the staff, there's a cheer, saying to kill her, and then 2 more guys rush in, stab her, she dies. Okay, now you go.
That's not what's that. But I'm just saying how
we gotta murder a whole town.
That's right, kids.
Shame.
Work with the kids and the women.
I hate to tell you this, you'll be safe from the Shadowfell in 5 seconds.
But yes, as that person yells, kill the apprentice of the Witch of the Mountain, Risha, you know that name. Not exactly, but the Witch of the Mountain, and especially the apprentice of the Witch of the Mountain, this is a celebrity. This is an actual celebrity. This is a hugely important person. The Witch of the Mountain has different names. Could go by the Winter Witch, could be the Mountain Witch, could also be called a colic, if able to. Colic, if you can.
Colic.
Colic.
Like
yeah,
me, but with a K.
like Loch Ness. Anyway, as that's yelled and she drops her staff, you see she is badly wounded even before that, and now absolutely after this attack. You see that the crowd lunges at her, grabs her arms, and starts to pull her towards the back. And now!
So again, how far away is she from us?
I have it written down. She's 50 feet away.
Oh, perfect.
Great. So there will not be initiative. Just tell me what you're doing, and also if you are going to basically go towards her or anything like that, here's what's going to happen. After every one of your turns, there will be 5 people going to attack you. There will be elves with ranged attacks. There will be gnomes with melee. There will be satyrs with magic, and you'll get a random, however, which of that. Those 5 will attack you. They have an AC of 12. They have an HP of 10. You will roll to hit once, roll all your damage, and it will just count for all of that. If you do 50 damage and manage to kill all of them, you get away scot-free. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you can still do whatever you want, but you just won't take any damage. If you choose to protect someone else, you can absolutely do that. You will take their damage as well as your own. If you don't, kill all theirs, that kind of thing. And she's 50 feet away. It is difficult terrain to get to her because there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people. At the top of each of you doing something, she will roll a death save. So,
Grisha, are you able to protect her at all? I'm gonna grab Grisha, throw her onto my shoulder, and then Valor is immediately going to sprint in and literally going at top speed and just like zipping through people, just gonna get in front of the Genasi girl, drop you off so you can send her, and I'm gonna put, essentially just make myself a wall between them and the crowd. And I'm going to start the siphoning heat like we just talked about.
okay.
I'm gonna start my radiant consumption of just pulling off heat from this bonfire to amplify. So if I have to take more damage when I release it, I am okay with that.
You are not in the fire, you are still near it, so I'm not going to be so hard
Okay.
on you. But it's going to be bad when you blow off, yes, absolutely.
Cool,
Yes.
cool. So yeah.
And when Grisha lands, she's going to immediately cover the girl's body with her own.
There are people, there's like 3 or 4 people grabbing her arms on each side trying to toss her into the fire currently.
Perfect. Okay. So she's just gonna go next to her and throw her hand up in globe of invulnerability.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
So that's everybody.
So that means you gotta sort out those.
So now there
4
are at
guys.
least, well,
Well, here's
there'll
the-
be 5.
In globe of
there's-
invulnerability, she
5 enemies, right? That's what I got.
she is immune to damage type. She is immune to damage from attacks or effects or something like that.
In the globe with attackers,
It doesn't. Maybe it does it. Let me see.
because she is
It spells effects.
super
There
If
she
good.
is.
it's 10 feet, then we're all in the globe with
She's
her, right?
unconscious. She has approximately 4 turns.
Yeah, but so she has no hit points is my question.
She has no hit points.
Okay.
She has now one
She
death
wanna
save.
do.
Because
Absolute
If we're-
worst case, two saves. Absolute worst case, she's got
You
2
have
saves.
2 rounds, yeah.
Best case,
1.
honestly, best case, she's got 2 turns anyways.
Mhm.
It doesn't say, so it probably, if they're in the globe already,
Mhm.
they can.
Yeah.
Do you have a way to get the people off her?
I mean, I'm gonna be there
Yeah.
killing them, but I can't kill them all
Yeah.
in one turn.
We'll come back to this, and if it still works out, we can absolutely do it. And if not, we can still do it anyway. What everybody else is doing.
Gotcha. So I'm using my 50 feet of just flying over the crowd to get near. It'd be really nice if I could get near as many. This is gonna sound crazy, but as many people. Basically, my first attack, I want to say her.
You want to say that one?
Oh, do I get to attack this round, or is this just a movement?
You can attack this round. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So I want to attack melee attack one of the satyrs.
You can attack all 5 people.
Well, I don't have that many attacks, right? So I'm gonna do one at a
It'll
time.
just
see if I
just
kill
roll
them.
to hit once.
Yeah.
Roll all your damage.
She's doing it as
And then I will.
Oh, okay.
If you do 30 damage, then you kill 3 people and then some.
Okay. So.
So roll to hit.
So roll hit, I'm going before him in the turn order, so I gain advantage.
Okay.
It would make sense.
I guess that checks out. AC 12.
Okay. It is a 13 on the die.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Roll damage.
All damage
Let's see.
you got.
Alright.
All the damage you got. Give me everything you got.
Alright.
Yeah, while you're doing that, what
I'm
you
gonna
do?
start shooting.
Absolutely.
I'll probably hop onto something near me to get a little bit of more of a vantage.
Absolutely.
Not like a full. Yeah. On top of Grimmy would be a pretty, you know what I mean? There's like, I'm picturing like a cart next to me, a box, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something just really
Two largest
close.
people just on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sitting on my shoulders, holding the ankles.
I'm gonna shoot. So I can
Just
attack
hiding people.
3 times whenever I take the attack action on my turn.
Nice.
And I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna use action surge, so I have a 4th
Hell yeah.
additional action on my turn, which means I get to attack 6
Amazing.
times.
So just roll with advantage then, and then
6
just all
shots.
that damage. Just pump it. Yep.
So, first
I
attack,
go.
30 damage.
3 dead. Immediately.
Cool.
I have what was her?
So you're just
Second
rolling
attack?
Yeah, what was her AC?
12. Not hit.
12.
12. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, my second attack does not hit.
All that attack will happen at once. So that.
Yeah. So
Oh.
I have like 50 points.
So did you do all the damage for all your attacks that you would have done?
Well, I was just
Yes,
supposed
that
to
first
spend
damage.
my, bow.
You open up one then.
Nope, that didn't hit. Bonus, I just want to stay in the melee because I have such a
18 to hit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's only if I can do this
Yeah,
on my
you're-
movement there.
Because I'm gonna hit this button.
Since I have advantage, can I do? I know you said there's 5 enemies. Can I do a quick 1, 2? This feels like a cult, and cults have leaders.
There's 3d6 plus 16 for each of these shots. I'm gonna
yeah.
so many.
You want to know
So
how
32.
many stories I have read of a bonfire in town, and there's always a guy in a red robe with a golden chain.
25.
You know what I mean? And there's always one.
You see a guy in a
Maybe
red
we'll see
robe.
my fortune.
You see that the guy who went up and axed her collarbone is this big, like, ram head looking guy. Just
Can
big.
I say I'm in melee with him? I know I'm in melee, but I'm right in front of him.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I
you did.
only did my action once, so I didn't do the 6. I've done 3.
I always do one at a time.
I'm at 84.
Holy
So I'm gonna save my other 6. I'm gonna
No,
save
you
my
can keep going if you
surge.
want to.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no.
You want me to just
Hey,
okay?
if you go over, I'm gonna say you kill more than 5. Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh, wait, I'm at 84 right now, so I
What, you
killed
just hear Valor
8
shout out, you
people.
blast them.
So far,
I killed 8
Eight people and some change.
Yeah, okay.
It's
And
usually like cleaving stuff. If they're then this and then that.
I
I'll
was
tell you
I
shit you're trying to
probably, and like you can make me roll extra if you want. I rolled an 18 to hit, by the way. But my point in that is that I'd probably be shooting for the people closest to them.
Okay, so
You know what I
so
mean?
you want to stop at 84 then?
the 8 people close to. You don't have to. You can,
Yeah, I'll keep going.
yeah, absolutely.
So that's 3 down, so you will only have 2 people left. You will have killed someone for 5.
Now here's I have a new thing that I'm doing. Instead of the global vulnerability, let me know when you're ready.
Let me get to you real fast.
Okay, so wait, I'm gonna do it 3 more
Yes,
times.
yes,
And-
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action
Not
surge
done.
just
Beautiful.
And
because.
then I know what spell Valer's gonna be using once he's
27.
back up.
Roll 2d12 plus 5.
2d12 plus 5. That is so honest. I love it.
26.
I like odd numbers.
169 points of damage.
Fuck me.
You are a little
Say
army.
that one more time. I'll have
169
Nice.
points of damage.
Nice.
My magic bow, given to me by my mom, does 3d6 plus 16 of damage for one arrow.
Hold on, let me math. I'm not mine just got broke. You just think of that. You hold that number.
About 17 people.
About
17 people. Holy shit.
If you go on 10 HP a pop, about 17
About
souls have
17.
left this
Boom, boom,
earth.
boom,
in
boom.
6 seconds.
You slaughter yours with no problem. You slaughter hers, no problem. Who else? Who else you protecting?
Probably whoever's in the front, you know what I mean? I probably started near the earth row and worked my way out.
17. Done. Yours is done. There's still 2 more guys. Who else?
Sure. The Grimmy's guys. You're on your own cat hole.
Let me just picture.
I'm standing on Grimmy's shoulders, okay? I'm
You
literally
haven't
like,
even got
up
it.
here.
I'm running to throw an auto turn on my head.
The old magic hammer gun.
If this scene was not horrifying, that just absolute precision war machine.
Colleen's in her element. You talk about war genocide. Like,
Yeah.
she's finally on the right side. She was weak in the crowd, and now she's getting, you know what I mean?
It's like a dance. It fluid
This is
motion.
healing for
It's like
her.
it is so a non-issue to kill these people right now. It's just
Yeah.
easy kill.
Yeah.
Yikes. Before that, what was your number?
10.
That's it? Oh. Okay, well, you add 10 to your...
Aww.
Okay, 12 plus
Sorry.
What do you have to do?
To the spell you're about to pop off.
Oh,
So the fire.
It's just it's a deck saving throw on their part, and I don't.
Okay. Then I'll add
so-
10 more too.
Yeah, they gotta hit beat a 15,
Okay, yeah, it's only AC 12.
and then that's gonna be 3d8. This is Agonizer's Scorcher.
So nice. So I roll a save.
Yeah.
Copy that.
A line of roaring flame, 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, emanates from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in that line must make the dexterity saving throw. And they take 3d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
They will take full damage because they rolled a 1. So give me max damage.
3d8. Whatever that. 8, what was that? 24 plus 5, 29.
29.
29, round up 30 if you want.
So you had no people left.
Where are the people? Because this is just a straight line.
Some are coming for these 2 still. No.
Well, actually, who's in front of?
Forehead. I'm right for
Forehead.
the leader.
Oh, badass, who's the biggest guy in the yard?
Yeah, big
You're
guy.
just gonna hear me go, hey, midnight, to the left.
Take it back, girl.
Take it back, yeah.
Because I'm like sucking in the fire from behind, I'm just imagining like it's just like this pillar of fire just coming, just like moving around his body, just like, just so everybody can see like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
There's this
Oh,
huge,
for fuck's sake!
like, fiery snake that just,
Fire from the front.
Okay, now what you up to?
Who's the biggest guy in the yard?
Okay. Oh no, we didn't.
The smallest guy in the yard.
Who's the biggest guy?
The one Chad Steele. No, Darius seems to be fighting with somebody with a big ram head. They have like this, just bulky, very leader looking.
oh, so anybody who passed that saving throw takes half
Classic
damage.
line, Grim.
It was
You
a
know, welcome to
one.
be back on someone your own size. I've seen it in the movies.
I'll get there. My
You get
speed
there.
is 40, but with
Welcome to
difficult
the
terrain,
science.
that's
Yes.
I'd have to
Maybe
go.
not this.
Maybe not this turn.
There's just so many good. Yeah, but
I'm
Yeah.
standing on
So
it.
I am going to rage. First of all, I'm gonna pop that rage.
I'm gonna get off.
You're gonna bump into
No,
my
I'm
child.
not getting off. I'm gonna slink down and back. Okay? We're not gonna attack me.
And then honestly,
I'm very
I'm gonna go ahead and ooh. No, that I already used my bonus action. Shit. Next on this one. Cool. As an orc, I have the aggressive trait, which as a bonus action, I can move my speed towards a hostile creature. I have to end up I can move my speed, but I have to end up closer to a hostile creature is the condition.
Give me an athletics check then. And if it's good, I'll let you do it.
Absolutely.
It'll be good.
That is advantage because I'm angry.
You want to
Just
gamble?
like just like that.
These poor people didn't stand a chance.
They're just people, yeah.
26.
I'll do it.
They're murderers.
Yeah, they're unfortunately just
These
me.
are the Nazis. Like,
40 normal, but 20 because it's difficult, and if I use my aggressive, that gives me another 20, so I will move 40 feet toward Ramhead.
Beautiful.
Will that get me there?
You're in a 10-foot range, so unless it reaches 10 foot, then no.
Wow, only you were a bugbear.
If only I was a bugbear!
Like Albert!
Only you were a bugbear. If only Holden was here, honestly.
Only Holga was here. You know what? I'm going to just like,
Attack, right?
just charge through the crowd. Basically like waist-high individuals I'm just knocking to the sides and like eyes locked on Warhead. And I'm just going to break through the line. And like once I get there, the full thing.
Should people summon your own size?
So, yes.
And then I still have an action that I don't know what to do with.
Always ready?
Intimidate him. Roll intimidation.
If only my arms were longer!
You got my arms.
I got longer arms!
You're
Yeah.
Take Tally off my shoulders. Yeah, as an action, can I attempt to intimidate him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just love that as I don't see enough in campaigns where it's like,
Oh, eat shit, natural 20. Yeah, natural 20. This one he's had some work done. Unnatural 20. No visions.
no vision.
Oh, unnatural?
Unnatural.
No.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
This 20 has had work done.
Scared me, look at
I
that.
did. I was no visions.
Shit herself.
I had a stroke.
This man's watching himself because Grace is coming out.
Yes, absolutely that works. So, you good? Or anything? Yes. What did you do?
My plan is to grab the apprentice, cast Dimension Door, and bring her outside of the town in that clearing we just passed with all of the cut down trees.
Because she's still being held by a bunch of people, does that affect that?
It doesn't say anything about her being grounded. It just says a willing creature.
She's unconscious.
Yeah.
The people holding her are not willing.
In the terms of first aid, an unconscious person gives consent automatically.
That is
Unless
true.
they have explicit,
Under the door. Start sending bad guys down.
Yeah.
Pulse.
How many of them did I kill though?
17.
You know what I mean?
That's right, you killed all of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's free.
I forgot you killed everybody.
She's free.
There honestly should be nobody within a 40-foot radius of
Yeah.
where we're standing. Between Arrows McGee, the flaming servant of death, barreling through the crowd.
It's only one willing creature, so even if I wanted to bring the demons around, I couldn't anyway.
So it would just be her alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her and put her into the forest.
Pretty good.
She's gone.
That's pretty good.
They're both.
Oh well, yeah. It's yourself and
So
one
you
of
live
them.
with her.
Yes.
It's very good to know.
Gotta take really gotta
Just
take-
send a body.
I'm gonna pick her up rifle style, try to find anybody that is my friend.
Let me describe.
What the fuck are you doing?
Be right back, and she's gonna poof out of existence.
The intern's gone!
I'm like having an epic duel guys.
Let me describe what just happened. It happened within 6 seconds. The entire town, loud, happy music, people dancing, yay, it's a fun time. Boom, just fire everywhere, arrows, suddenly death, blood, there is blood being sprayed across the yard. It is a sudden massacre. Everyone is screaming, people are running, people are left. There are just bodies down, this person's down. It is a rampage as you guys just bulldoze in. No one knows the context either. They just see people who they don't recognize as their plane coming in and just slaughtering. The ramhead guy turns, this is still like great axe, clocks you, Darius, and just like, super confused, and then sees just, and just, what? You see him like,
your own size.
you just see him like,
Dirty 20 intimidation.
people in the town! Kill these people as well! And turns and just like
Those people,
scattered.
motherfucker!
People are scattered, running. The fire is swirling around Valor as well. And he just starts to back up. He's like, alright.
Quick question: did anybody take the under on whether or not we were going to burn down this house?
First decimation.
It was already on fire!
First essay for the Nazi girl. She rolled a 3.
Okay.
So she has
Can I just say,
We're still on track.
I'm out of town, so give me 1 second.
No, you're good.
I've poofed her there. Okay.
Yes.
She's not looking good. I'm gonna take the 1 health potion I was given and try make her drink it.
Yeah.
And then hold on. I'm going to cast. How far away am I from the middle of town? Like how many feet am I on?
How many did you dimension door?
I think 300.
It can be a lot.
Yeah, well, Dimension Door is max 500.
Oh, so you just went out of the town.
Yeah. How many feet away? That's going to depend on what I do next.
A mile is 260. 260.
Okay.
Keep it close. Keep it clean. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Okay.
It's big. It's big down. Yeah.
Okay. That is too far away from what I want to. Okay.
Yeah. How many feet is a mile? I feel like it's 260, but I don't actually know.
How many feet is it?
Is it like way more?
3,000.
5,280.
Oh.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's close. Is it yards?
You mean like an acre?
I don't know. 250 really got stuck in my
What
head.
equals 260?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm looking.
We're gonna say
Is he
260
looking
anyway.
okay, 260 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to
So roll that health potion real quick. 66.
66.
Yep. You need to be
For the
6.
cast Wrath of God.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little guy, hold on, that was a 6.
And that was a 6. And that was a 6. My God, they're all 6s.
20.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, as you pour this into her mouth, you can just see how much she has taken before you guys have. And like, it just anywhere, burns to cuts to people throwing rocks at her, like anything like that, you just see like damage. But she seems to take it, and then she'll probably, you see her breathing start to regulate. She's not going to wake up anytime soon. So that's probably okay.
Is 100 feet outside of town?
Are you 100 feet outside town?
Well,
She wants to know the minimum amount of distance she had to travel to get outside town with the
I would love to be max 100 feet away from the fighting.
Give me a luck check.
Just D20 here. 13 on the die.
Undershot, overshot.
So you are over 100.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then what I will do, you know what, that's fine. I'm a wizard, I don't need to be up in people's grills.
I'm a wizard, I don't need to be here.
I'm going
to drop her down, feed her the health potion, she's looking better. I'm going to cast Mordecai's Faithful Hound.
Okay.
So it's a phantom watchdog that I'm going to summon right next to her. And it remains until I dismiss it or I move more than 100 feet away, so it can only be 100 feet away from him. It's invisible to all creatures except for me. It cannot be harmed. And when a small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it without speaking the password that I specified.
I can't wait to walk in there as a range.
The hound starts
She's
barking loudly.
It's gonna be one of us.
It also illusions, and it can see any invisible creatures, and it can see into the ethereal plane. You cannot sneak up on this fucking dog.
Absolutely. You see people running out of the town. This town is now just people screaming, running out of the town.
Yeah. Also, this dog can also attack.
Cool.
So,
Copy. Understood. Understood.
Dog's gonna fight this shit out of somebody. It's gonna be me.
I was like, it's gonna be one
yeah,
of us.
so I'm gonna drop her down and then try and haul ass within 100 feet into the town to help the fight.
Cool. What do you guys up to?
I'd like to go first, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
I would like to approach
Can
the
you get
large.
off back?
Yes, please. I would like to approach. You know, I don't want to be here for what happens next. I'm going to approach the large gentleman and I'm going to attempt to grapple.
Done.
Done?
Grab my
Oh.
horns.
Awesome.
He is so he
wants to
surprising
grapple.
addition. Like
Cool. Full grab. First, just a nice gut punch, which I'm happy to roll for that.
Absolutely.
It's going to be 23 to hit.
She'll do it.
So 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, see you still up.
Awesome. So I moved 10 feet to get close to him. And then how far is the bonfire from us?
From him, I would say probably 15 feet.
15?
Pretty close to him.
Cool. Using half my movement, I'm going to drag him along, arms holding him, and I'm going to hold him in the bonfire. And just,
How do you like it?
I'll also take the damage too, you know, if that's a...
No.
I'll outlast
it's kind
him.
of your shield, so you're
I'm sure I will outlast him, but if that matter of like...
Your hands would burn a little bit.
I'll
Technically, for
outlast.
flavor on you, I am siphoning heat away from it. So I'm probably letting the heat hit him, and I'm just siphoning the heat that's right before it hits you.
I resist
Yeah, it's just-
everything.
Good team.
Now that sees what you're doing, he's like,
I resist
yes.
I take half damage from everything,
Yeah.
so I'm good just outlasting this motherfucker. Like, yeah? Oh my god!
Yeah, you just hear
I'm just gonna hold him in the
like
fire.
just desperate. People on the town, get down, get on! As you're just being melted. The
Unless you
flame
have an
is
objection
so
team
hot.
leader. Grimmy's gonna listen to it. If someone has an objection, Grimmy will listen, but if not, I'm just like,
Burn his ass.
Well, in me, in my head, I was like, we didn't even ask nobody what was going on. And I was
you
like,
damn right we didn't ask any questions.
We were going
you
to.
can ask the kid, hey girl. Like,
He's dead so fast too. Yeah, he's just burnt. Oh,
it was a ram. It's not good.
that's really nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
About barbecue.
Now my breast knuckles are glowing, just...
Oh yeah, those would be hot.
Ow.
Spin on your chest.
Here, I
I'm just gonna
I think I can.
turn and face the rest
so
of the
people
crowd.
are running. Is
People are
anybody
running.
continuing to fight?
Shoot him in the back, war crimes!
Okay, so they're still attacking us?
Not everyone has decided to vanish it. There are thousands of people here. There
Oh
are
my god, I keep
that-
shooting.
The Geneva checklist!
Perfect.
Checklist?
Alright.
Let's do the
The
next
Geneva
one.
checklist!
I keep
If I go through all of them, then I get an award.
I can't...
I get a medal.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I roll
prize.
any of my guys?
No.
You guys?
I have no
No,
idea.
Blue started slaughtering people who are nearby us.
Well, that's-
There was nobody
You have to-
left.
you have to move- You have to move it to us so that they can attack us.
Yeah,
Also,
that.
as the next
There's
group is
attack.
coming up,
We're
we're
now
gonna see
moving.
Valor do this, and then just a gigantic orb of fire, the searing sunburst, starts billowing up, and just starts slowly growing and growing
Make it a
and
bomb.
growing. That's a 150-foot radius for this baby.
Your wife would be so proud
It's
of
the
you.
Geneva checklist.
You got your calculator out?
Or was that the devastating explosion?
I take your shots.
Okay.
So I rolled a hit ya.
Yeah, Frieza? Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, no, this is a 20-foot wide just ball of fire. And I can move up anywhere at 150 feet.
Okay. So
Roll your
1,
damage.
31.
Right off the bat. 3.
I'm counting, don't worry.
Oh, thank you. Good, good, good. As you're doing math,
3?
okay, guys.
2d6.
You roll a hit, or
And then-
actually it's a dex save on my part.
It's a Constitution save. 16.
Right. Nope.
So that's going to be. I'm also going to spend my key points. So it's going to be 2d6.
Roll your damage. What are you
Another
doing?
2d6.
So I'm actually not gonna just like be throwing daggers to kill people just to kill people. I'm basically leading the squad back out, right? We've come in, we've got the package, we are now retreating back. So
You
everyone's
see
covering
this?
for us.
Yeah.
I'm not just throwing daggers though, I'm staying ready for actual melee attacks if someone gets close to us. Stab, but I'm not just killing people to kill.
Copy. As you're kind of like assessing the situation too, you have a feeling that even though you guys are smooth teamwork, they will keep coming.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm focused on this.
Tactical retreat.
8 of them won't, because I killed 8 more.
I mean,
There
I
you
know.
go.
Okay, team, we're pulling out. Cover our backs.
Quickly pivots to an XP-based level up system.
Alright.
We'll just farm for a bit.
I'll use
So all
the
yours is
sunburst
who
to
else?
create a path for you.
Harvard's closest to me, so like on
Pick one.
Granny's.
Gurmy? Okay.
I know
So
what
only three Gurmy now? Yeah, go ahead.
So also I'm using the sunburst to essentially create a path for us.
And add that 10 to it, by the way.
Okay. So.
Create a path, actually. Okay. That took a second. There we go. Yeah.
She be shooting, man.
Shoot, man.
15. 20,
I need to take a nap.
26,
She is hurting. I need to
30 plus 10, so
for
40.
Johnson.
We'll sort that out.
So one of them is still up.
It's just eat.
You're eating ass.
I'm getting transferable hours. That's exactly a long rest for me.
Okay.
Just
And you are making your way until people attack you, so 5 people will attack you, and you are heading back in. At this point, you can now, you return again. You can head back in if you'd like to.
I want to kind of do get to a place where I can still kind of see her, but I kind of look down the main street of town.
Yeah, you'll head the way you came in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I'm just
Just-
waiting. I'm waiting for them to come
crosshair, yeah.
forward, so that way I can magic missile anybody who.
You just see the 4 of us in a CGI army.
Yeah. Okay, so there will be 5 people to come at you as well.
Well, this is probably your first time actually watching all of us.
Yeah, that's true.
You run the reports, but by God, we're awful.
Yeah, this is not what I thought it would be.
And then you took yours to burn the ram guy.
Yep.
Okay, I have people left to hurt you guys.
You surrounded by 8, right?
I did! There's only 2 on me now. And...
On me.
yes? That's what I'm saying, okay.
Wait, you said people are attacking me?
No. It's just so.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see them in advance and just start popping shots.
you can, well,
I would like to.
okay.
I have my firebolt, which is my cantrip.
Okay. Go ahead, fireball.
and is intern back in line of sight for us?
Maybe, but we're probably not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say no.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Shoot them. That's what you're worried about.
I hate you.
Roll the hit. Was it
Oh yeah, sorry, on a hit. Yeah. It's, forget sometimes magic you have to roll to hit. 18 on the die,
Don't do it.
and then they take.
Roll your damage.
I already rolled for damage because I'm stupid.
Cool.
It was only 8.
Okay. So you hurt one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And so
Yep.
He's hurt me.
amazing.
They only have 10 HP.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I rolled 3
Good.
and 10 got 8.
Let me just go around the table. 3 on Grimlash.
After damage.
Are any of the
3 people going to attack.
Are you sure getting into melee with us?
2 of them. Two of the kind, so the elves will not. The elves will stay ranged.
So,
two
but
of them.
whoever moves into melee would trigger my elf actions. Yeah.
But Grimlashes as well.
I mean, we're all next to each other. You're to me.
Because there will be 5 on you, so you're each choosing to protect.
Oh, okay, I'll take the 5. He's fine. He's fine.
I'm good.
Yes.
I think we're all okay.
There's going to be 2, there's going to be 1 satyr and 2 gnomes.
Oh, you
1, 3,
kick one.
We-
And it
The
died.
note sounds great.
They're feisty little things.
1 satyr and 2 gnomes.
Yeah, Kirby, I think they're trying to kill you. Go get them.
Okay.
Hey, Grimmy, can you toss it all the way to the top of the bonfire?
Oh my god, scarab beetles, that's what it's like, you just fall over. I'm scared.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20 to hit.
How did you?
Don't get that scared.
Well, a nat 20 to hit. No
So that's a huge 5 damage
Wow!
from the satyr.
Is that cut in half?
Adorable.
It was Ray of Frost. So
Is it
it's a
half?
magical.
Is it
It's half now.
Yeah.
So it's half.
It's always happening.
Yeah.
I always,
Has half.
when I'm angry, I resist everything.
Everything? I thought it was just like
Everything.
No.
No, he's a different barbarian.
I'm a bear totem barbarian. Bear totem
Yeah.
barbarians. Hell of a
It's
drug.
everything.
Full psychic?
Nope.
Nope.
Not with my ring of
So five
psychic
minutes.
resistance.
Ah.
One weakness of the bear.
We got a ring for it.
However, your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh no.
Oh, they popped you in that kneecap.
Bro, you got a shin splint, it hurts.
Shit. Oh shit. Truly.
So they crit, so it's back to 5. This fed me damage. That one is a 18 to hit.
Yeah.
No. then no worries on that one.
Yeah.
This guy did 23 to hit. Maybe? 23?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
Maybe 23 to hit.
I was like, I don't know your AC. It could be wicked high.
74.
Only 7? That's
Oh,
Also give me a DC 12 con save. I'd be so high.
A con save, you say?
Yes.
A con
I'd
save.
be taking 6 damage, which is 3.
Would you like to know what my bonus for Constitution saves is? 12.
No,
What's the
Not a 1.
There you go.
Hey,
Then you are not
I
poisoned.
did it.
And that's an
That's
additional
6.
an additional
Your
And
li-
save.
your liability. Wait, the
And that'll be it for you. You're good. Let's move to Slum because you only have one guy on you.
Oh, that's stupid. Oh, poor baby.
Oh, they're first ladies!
It's almost
No.
pitiful, honestly.
It's
Nah, that's not gonna do it.
No.
Hey, first
Moving on.
ladies.
Did you just try to punch the monk?
I thought you were gonna be like.
I'm sorry.
Let's go 5 on Ollie.
I'm sorry.
Lowest one was a 17 to hit.
The lowest? Yeah, they all hit.
Fine.
The smallest.
She's a 13 AC!
She's a wizard.
She's just a
She
wizard.
was 12, but luckily the general was like, you should wear this heavily armored cloak.
Well, that's
Let
giving
me
my ring of
just-
protection as well.
Doesn't matter what type of damage for you.
You get married?
Okay, I'll just lump it in.
Give away all
She doesn't have psychic resistance.
Okay, it's not bad.
That's right.
Squishy monk.
I took +1.
She is the squishy one.
Yeah. Why do you need? I was logical with the reason I did not want an intern.
Wait, I got in her god package, dimension door out.
That's
She is
true.
stable and heavily guarded.
That's true.
When you come back, you don't come back to the 3 people that you were told to go back to.
I didn't know.
I personally.
This is my team now. She doesn't know any better.
Yeah, you were given 3 orders by this man. Make sure that you were by either him, me, or her when we're in combat.
I'm trying to go back.
I'm just really excited for the circle of corpses that are going to be outside. A very specific ring of people torn apart.
Yeah.
What did you do?
With an unconscious woman in the middle with a closet on her stomach. And then a bunch of corpses around her that were clearly mauled by dogs.
Oh my god, that closet's insane!
You take 44 damage.
4, 4,
44.
4 D4?
4 and 4.
4 and
44
4
damage.
times 11.
4 times 2.
No, 8.
Because 4, 4.
There you go.
2 4s.
As you see satyrs, elves, just everybody just clock you running in.
They're jumping you!
And they just start fighting.
They're jumping you in that town!
Yeah.
Also,
That'll be for you.
oh, coach, does your closet speak at all?
Yeah.
Just imagining it like sitting there going, you get within 20 feet of me, I'll fuck you up.
I'll fucking kill you.
It's 30. They give you a 30 dollars. You said 20!
I'll fucking kill you. You don't want to come, don't come any closer to me. Please, I don't want to do this to you. And they just come closer.
One of them are rolling at 1, and another one are rolling at 20.
Okay.
He gets cursed.
And the other 2.
And vision.
He's on our side now.
Well, 2 melee guys before they attack enter my melee, so I get my 2 attacks.
That's true. Real quick, does a 18 and a 19 hit?
18 is my AC.
Copy.
Reads it.
Okay. So 3 will work and 1's great. Now roll the damage.
Well, we'll see if they get stabbed to death first.
What is this?
In one of these pockets,
Oh,
I have
that
a chap's
Only 7 damage.
Okay.
Because these reactions doesn't only one attack.
Okay.
Vanishing.
So let me
So
roll
sad.
damage then. Go ahead and make me a con save, please.
Just because I have bonuses. Why?
Yeah, poison.
What's on?
Croissant!
You're using poison now?
Poison daggers, yeah.
That's huge.
16 total.
I think you pass it. Let me get some damage in here. Stand by.
Couldn't even watch them.
I'm shit with it.
Get down with the sickness.
I'm kind of shit with it.
Bro, I am that guy. Crying. Ollie in a mosh pit.
Bro, I'm kind of that
Oh,
guy.
no.
I love that guy. I'm on
I'm
him.
pretty sure at concerts that there's two. There's like the orc mosh pit, and then there's like the normal mosh pit. And like
Absolutely
up at
not.
the front, there's the little ones of all the gnomes and teeth.
Absolutely
And the
not.
orcs are fiercely protecting
If
the
you
stage.
Valor is definitely in the orc mosh pit going as hard as possible.
And yeah, I think it would depend on the concert. If it's like a metal concert, equal rights equals equal fights. We all throw down the
Oh
same
my god,
thing.
could you imagine a D&D like Wall of Death though?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's a literal.
So we have a wall in front of you.
That doesn't seem fair. There's a minotaur on that side of the wall of death.
I will say,
He's also
if it's like
very
a concert, there's absolutely different, for like the levels of moshing.
So yes.
Yeah, anyway.
4 of the 5 hits. One of them was a crit, and I rolled really well.
You didn't gut
You
stab.
get 64 damage.
6d4. Not bad.
64.
6d4.
Again, as
64
people begin to regroup a little bit after the wild amount of chaos that came beforehand, you just see elves start to
We're in a
rise up.
5 hit with my AC 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, actually, I also rolled really well. They showed up now, not before session, but now they did. I rolled 2 10
Okay, I got the boss.
but they just start to jump in as you guys are going through. Don't need to roll another dex save for her. She is good to go. It is back to you guys.
Ah, shoot!
Okay.
Are we still moving out? We're still like walking backwards, right? Like out of this place? And there's still people coming?
So, yeah, are you guys making your way to leave?
Yeah.
You're putting effort into getting out.
Oh, yeah.
Valor is not.
Valor's still by the
Valor is
fire.
siphoning as much of this fire as he can.
He's gonna nuke the town.
Yeah.
You ever play Fallout?
So,
Like to?
are you guys taking dashes? Because you can, if you dash, you'll be able to get out of town.
Yeah, well, so Grimmy is at half speed, so whatever his speed is,
I'm at 30, but because there's a crowd of people, I'm reduced.
but we're moving as fast as the slowest person. If you're staying behind, that's on
Yeah.
you, but the 3 of us have to be moving out.
You guys will be able to make your way out,
Yeah.
even going half. The people will have cleared enough, especially making a path. You guys can get out of. You can start to see the dryads and
As you guys are running, I'm gonna start just shouting out at the top of my lungs,
Your fire will be mine!
and I'm gonna start glowing and glowing brighter and brighter. Just gonna make a whole fucking spectacle of myself.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm shooting and walking backwards then.
Okay. So then that's everybody.
Also, the guy in front of me is getting, what is it, burning hand.
Great. Yeah, I don't. You tried and just could not hit.
I'm gonna make the triangle around his fist, by the way, so it's just gonna be like on his wrist. Can you see this real quick? It's just gonna be, I'm gonna burn hand something like this.
We'll see that you guys are able to get out of the town. We'll come back to whatever Adam's doing. So, whatever you need to do, tell me.
Yeah, we're clear, boss.
He's-
Clear. Shoot
He's
somebody.
gotta do a DC 16.
The guy?
Yeah.
Come on.
DC 16 dex save.
Actually, you made it. You rolled a 15.
It only take half.
Oh, good.
Hey, you made it!
Hey, you did it. You did it, guys. You did it.
So let's see. I'm still doing max, yeah?
Still doing that?
No, I'm asking you. Because you were having me just take the max
Oh, no,
one because I'm
because he-
siphoning the fire.
I had to add that 10 to it. So you rolled max because he rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. Let me do
So
these
it'll
real
be
quick.
normaler now.
So 13 plus 10, so 23 he'll take.
Dead. Oh yeah, you only get is 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. But you are still taking flame.
Yep. I'm just making a huge spectacle of myself.
It will now become uncomfortable, the amount of
Okay.
flame that you've taken. So I'm only gonna give you 7 damage.
Okay.
Of fire, so unless you're resistant to that.
I'm not.
Okay, just 7. anything that you are doing. Everybody is out of town except for Valor, who wants that fire.
I think as soon as she sees everybody,
You see everybody, yeah, you
running towards her, she's
yeah.
like, alright, cool, I'm leaving
Yeah.
too. So she's gonna turn around and fuck off.
Sure. Yeah, you still see the Oceanazi girl, and Dog is still just like real patrolling his high shoulders, you know, just like eyeing everybody who's running out of town.
Can he move with us?
Okay.
Or he is locked in that spot? Or can he not move with us?
No, he can move wherever I want him to.
Okay.
I just have to be within 100 feet of him.
Everyone is now out of town,
You can't see him.
I'm gonna.
except the mob of people who want to attack you.
How close are they getting?
They're not getting super close anymore. I'll say 15 feet back.
Let's see. So, the people who are in the back row, I'm gonna pick the furthest person back at about 60 feet, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on them.
Okay.
On the one the furthest back, the furthest away from me, 60. So, Dex saving throw 15, Flame-like Radiance descends on the creature, and then they must succeed on the Dex saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. They get no benefit from cover.
Yep, they failed. And you think to, there will be a lot of people coming too. Even if you were to keep this up.
Oh, I know. I want them to get close.
Hey!
That's the game plan.
Well,
As well as like,
they're
you
not
pick up the
getting
guy
too
in
much
like the
closer.
furthest back. That way it's like, you're not safe back there.
Yeah, they'll start to run.
So that'll be 12.
You dead. Yeah, just sniper some guy in the back row.
If you come closer, I'll stop using fire.
They will back up.
I'm just gonna keep siphoning.
Okay.
Gonna keep building it up.
They're gonna have the elves shoot at you then.
Okay.
19 on the die.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. 3. No. And 6. No. Okay. So just 1. Ooh, that's bad roll. 5 damage. just
Actually,
one.
it's,
Yeah.
it's an arrow, yeah?
It's so weird.
Oh, I'm catching it. Hold on.
Okay. 5 damage.
Yeah, that's an 8 damage.
16 goes.
You're gonna catch it.
Yeah, let me. That was the question. Where is that ability at? Deflect missile. Use your action to deflect to cast a missile. When you hit by range weapon attack, when you do, the damage you take from attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 15.
Yeah.
If I reduce the damage to 0 and I have a free hand, I can spend 1 key point to flip the arrow back.
Nice. Yeah.
Range of 20 to 60 feet.
Yep. You got him.
So,
I fucking hate this. I'm scared now.
so 12.
Dead.
Oh, to hit.
Oh, yeah. That's just AC 12.
Cool. So, so it's just gonna be 6 damage.
Still up. Then, but you just see that, and you see the crowd conflicted as to get closer or to leave. You see that half are beginning to pull back and leave.
How much damage will I have to take to siphon off at least like the
In
front
a
half of the
perfect
fire?
world, what would you like to do?
I would like to like get as much of the fire, like at least get like half of these trees and branches like off so like these dryads stop hurting as much, and like siphon off the fire, and then just like pell-mell run through the crowd, and then just
Just unleash.
yeah.
Let me ask
You're not
you.
watching Hiroshima, bro. Like,
Let me ask Valor something. Does Valor actually? I have to ask her. I know the answer to this. I was about to ask, does Valor know his limits? But considering Valor jumped into a vat of magic, I'm gonna think no. Valor does not know his limits. He's not getting that bad.
I think Valor knows my limits. Pure raw magic.
my limit here.
Tell you what.
My limit is yes until I die.
Yeah,
Pure raw
I
magic
don't
will stop
think-
me.
I don't think Valor knows when to stop. Not yet, anyway. And
No.
now he may not. I'm gonna roll an incredible amount of damage.
Let's do it.
If you survive what I roll, you can use that damage into the town. If you do not survive, you might be consumed.
Okay. I like if I'm pursuing. I'm so good. So let's do it.
Haven character, huh?
Whoa!
No, that's why.
It'd be really funny if, like, as he's feeling the heat builds up, you just pull out the health potion, just.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Take it on, like, girl math means
There's a little bit of the edge.
you didn't take any damage, alright? No damage so far, girl.
Backstab before it happens.
Yeah. Just backdash.
You gotta roll so you get your iframes.
Going down in a plane. I'm just gonna hit that great
82.
backdash.
Oh yeah, no, I can take that.
Get that great.
Oh!
I can take that comfortably, actually.
Okay! So you will be taking that 82 damage.
Yep.
But you can also take 82 into the town.
Cool, I'm taking. And so with that, the fire disperses, correct? As I just suck it.
No, this
Not-
fire
Bro,
will
you
still be
suck
going.
off
Okay.
the fire?
The fire will still be going, but
He's trying.
But it is definitely much less now. It will probably go out maybe within a couple days at this point versus a month, you know. But yeah, you guys are not there to see it. But this, as you reach into fire and just pull it in, you feel yourself get uncomfortably hot as it starts to just burn through your veins, and you feel your blood get like stiff as it's getting crunched, and you're like, keep going, keep going, keep going.
My tattoos start glowing, and then all of a sudden my blood vessels start glowing
Yeah.
too.
But listen.
You
Yeah.
can see your muscle tendons.
You
My
see
eyes get
embers,
uncomfortably
you see
bright.
embers from your skin as you were being burned from
I
the side.
start smoking and smoldering. And you're just, I'm gonna do the
Feels very
little,
dry.
the Goku, where I just start hopping back and forth, just. And then just dash pell-mell straight into the middle of the crowd. Stop dead center of everybody, and just look and go, bye-bye.
You guys feel a rattle. It just the force hits you first, and then the visual, and then the sound as this bomb goes off in the middle of town. And everyone, that bonfire is still going, but everyone
Now the rest of the town
everyone in
is
that
alive.
whole square is just evaporated in an instant. And the screams from the town start to die out as people are now further and further away. As we come kind of out of initiative there.
Hey, if that happens, Grimmy's gonna turn around and go, backhand a kid pass by.
If there's anybody still left in the town, I'm gonna look over and go, I want this fire out within a day, otherwise I come back.
There's no one left.
There's no one to threaten.
I'm gonna use the word of radiance to just bow that out into the fucking ether.
Sure.
Grimmy hears it. It's not great.
This fire better be out in one day, otherwise I will return.
Oh no, he's alive! Oh, he's still here! Damn you, Fae Wilds!
He's like, fall to his knees, like punching the ash.
Damn you! No!
But like, start walking through.
This wife's gonna kill me!
Grimmy, what the fuck?
No, you died! No, he's gonna be so mad that you're dead!
Grimmy, I'm dead?
Oh no, you're a ghost! It's gonna be haunting me! It's gonna be a false reminder that I couldn't save you. I'm gonna carry this to my grave now. We'll be ghost buddies. And it feels like you're touching my... Hi! I feel like ghosts can't slap, so
No.
okay. Okay. Whew.
Thank you for caring, though.
Well, yeah, well, buddy.
How are you looking right now, Valor?
You can't play my
If we were to put it on a scale of 135, I'm feeling at like a 23.
You see Valor, there's just like burns and embers coming off his skin, like flaking the skin away. You see his eyes are shaky, dilated.
Nose is like bleeding right now.
Yeah,
Like,
just hot, just
what's
heat.
up?
Any elder bitch would have
Take my
done.
jug. Funk.
You should have poured mayonnaise on.
No.
It's the funk sound.
Yeah.
salt water.
Why are you putting salt water?
I need fresh water to drink. I can't drink this. That works.
Oh fuck! Disinfect the rooms as well. Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh my god! Oh! I'm ready! I'm ready!
Are you gonna take a risk? You don't want to start screwing.
Damn it, ready!
So Valor dies.
Valor kills a
He
person.
wishes he
Valor dies now, yeah.
All you hear is just Valor's screams reaching you.
If you're screaming, you're alive.
I haven't heard this sound in years.
EMT 101, if you're screaming, you're still alive.
Fire's out.
Grimmy, what the fuck?
Oh, I have to shoot with the wound. Honey.
Sticky.
drizzling honey.
Not like aloe vera or.
This jug doesn't make aloe vera. It makes mayonnaise, honey, oil, water, acid, poison, beer, alcohol to cleanse the room.
You're not sorry for this, man.
There we go.
I immediately just do a full dash.
I'm gonna plus
After
zero.
me.
I'm
So
gonna
together.
plus chasing you with beer. Cleanse the rooms. I have a plus 0 to medicine and a -1 to intelligence. This is the best I got.
I'm gonna run straight to you. Damn, stop! Oh, I should go back and stop!
You go outside, Grisha is just throwing up. Cal's just rubbing her back.
The Earth Genetic girl is breathing, heavily damaged.
Oh,
Ah, she made it. Is the dog still active?
Yes.
Yeah, where's good? Oh, she's on. As I am just flailing.
Get the dog. Get the dog.
She's gonna down and like dispel him.
you agree? I feel like this car is retribution for the salt water.
Down.
Why would you do that to me?
Show him good me.
I have terrible medicine.
Yeah,
I would be
mine
to
too.
attempt to help the sick one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
Stinks.
Go ahead and roll medicine real quick.
I have terrible.
I mean, she stabilized.
Yeah, but I
I'll just make you
I just wanted to say it. Yeah, that's a 10, so minus 2 is an 8.
She
I'm
appears to
right
be
off the
alive.
bed.
She appears that she will not die within this hour.
Good.
That's what I'm just calling this anyway.
And
Yeah, you can see like the stuff that has happened. So
Yeah.
you can see the stuff like the rocks that have been thrown at her, just the slashing arrows. There's 2 in her side. It looks like there's half the one that she snapped off of her leg. That's still there. She's taken a bunch of damage. She looks very young. You'd say probably about 20.
I love the earth hippies, man. There's always one of them chained to the trees. Like,
Also, you didn't ask for this, but I'll give it to you anyway.
Yep.
The staff. Did the staff go with her?
oh no.
Let's just not check it. You just never
We
know.
just go get it. You know what I mean? It's in the.
It did actually. You probably kicked it as you went out. Cool. I rolled it out. You recognize the stone on that staff. That's maybe the same stone from your vision of the temple.
I'm gonna grab Darius by the shoulder. Let me know when we're ready to move out, Captain. And then I'm gonna immediately just kill over.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're moving now. We can't stay here. Pauline or Grimlash, if you could pick up our new friend, we'll head back the way we came, approximately 50 to 100 feet into the forest. Unless you have anything to say about that.
Can I please?
Not like that.
I just need some time, please.
I know you'll get time. We have to do that.
Like a.
Can you have any water?
Darius, give me a survival check.
She's gonna work Yes.
With
Yes.
advantage
Like a
because of
baby.
our
Like a baby.
today.
Oh god.
Is that how
That's
every
what I
mission
chose
with you
to
guys
see.
goes?
No, this
All of
one
them.
was relatively mild.
What?
Yeah.
Wanton death and destruction. I don't need enough money.
21.
As you are now like focus mode, the team is hurt. Let's get to cover maybe, if not get to shelter. You can see that you could go back to where you came from, and that you know that there is safety there, probably if the trees don't come. That corruption doesn't come closer. You also see that there is a small mountain range over there where you see some caves. There's also an option. There are clouds overhead. It is going to storm. Maybe within 2
Yeah, so
hours.
I assume the gates is better.
If you want, yeah. I mean, there's cover there.
Oh, that's an issue.
In what direction is the witch of the mountain? Like, which mountain is she the witch of? She didn't have it.
I'm looking at my map. So the northern regions, that kind of area. So above you. Northern.
Okay, so she's probably part of the winter court then?
You might assume so.
She's all
Actually,
the
give me a
winter witch.
history check.
Yeah, is she an Arctis Tor or is she more of a...
Well, I think we have our apprentice, though.
Hold on. 18.
Beautiful. The college is not of any court. The Witch of the Mountain is older than the Fae Wild. She is beyond ancient. She does not have a lot of detail. But yeah, she is not of any courts. She is above the courts. So because you were with the apprentice of the Witch of the Mountain, huge. She only takes one apprentice. This young girl is about 20 or so. You don't know how long she's been an apprentice.
How long did you say?
This is the face of a killer, though.
But like, I know like where her...
It
would be a
I That tracks.
Because I would suggest we start heading northward to see if we can find some caves or something there.
You see Darius has his eyes kind of look on the caves as the clouds roll over.
Okay, she's got... Yeah. In
Just
general,
carrying her. I got the staff.
general, because we have this apprentice, we might want to start heading up north. Maybe we could find some help with the...
I think I
witch of
pick
the
up the
mountain.
intern. Like, the intern sounds like they need help.
Cover caves, we rest, we figure out what to do next.
Okay.
Once this person wakes
Is
up, we get some information.
Traveller
Huh?
Nice.
is going to start to rain soon. Does it rain like blood or acid or bad things?
Oh, it's just right.
Oh,
That's it.
that's
So far.
It's just, even in the Shadowfell, it just rains, or it rains ash, but I don't have to scoop you up.
Give me a con save, Risha.
Yeah, she's already thrown up. She's not gonna throw up again. Con save,
Yeah.
21.
You do not take a level of exhaustion as you guys start
She's
heading.
just so just.
It's just bad, just in a bad way.
It's
you know?
not good,
Just in a
man.
bad way.
It's not good. She doesn't feel good right
It's
now.
not feeling
You just
good.
watched a bunch of people who are your friends murder a lot of people and not a single time stop to ask what they were doing.
I watched a bunch of my new coworkers just slaughter a group of people who 5 months ago were very sweet and very loving, and I have no idea what just happened. And I'm scared.
Yeah.
Maybe just wants to like commit genocide.
Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. A Taurus town full of very sweet fae has exploded. There's a lot going on.
What's going on? Yes. Yeah,
We're
you
in the
guys
caves.
head your way. It's hours of trek to get there.
hours.
It takes a while. You guys are just also carrying people, you still got your packs and that kind of stuff. You finally get to the base of the mountain, you start heading up the mountain. You do find a nice cave that will suit for tonight. It's deep and flat, and you're able to get there. You guys unload, lay down the Urshinazi girl, and just start to take a rest.
I'm going to commune with nature again, which is going to be just a nice 11 minutes of concentrating,
Absolutely.
and I shall have my animal spirit, that being a bear, emerge. And the questions I'm going to ask, because we're in a cave, the radius is 300 feet instead of 3 miles.
Sure.
So within the 300 miles of cave, I would like to ask about specifically if there are any sources of safe drinking water in this area. I would like to ask if there are any, or at the very least, like, what is the most dangerous animal in this cave system?
Okay.
And I would like to ask if there are any precious metals or materials in this cave system?
So one at a time, you're asking for fresh drinking water.
Yes.
Yes, there appears to be some, not too far down into the
There's
cave.
safe drinking water?
The most dangerous creature in this cave is a half-orc.
Noted.
Third one.
Who's the strongest Avenger?
And I wear
The
these.
strongest Avenger.
I programmed everything and it all says Grimlash. That's when I say Tully.
And what was your third one?
Any precious metals or minerals or anything? No?
You do collect the staff.
Works for me. Works for me.
Unknown material that you're aware of. With some fake stuff.
Works for me. I will relay that we are, at the very least, for 300 feet,
Crazy.
safe from creatures. There's a source of fresh drinking, or not safe, but safe drinking water. Again, like further down the cave. And that's really all we need to worry about. And I will volunteer to go get drinking water.
You guys have downtime.
Leave you alone.
You guys doing downtime?
Mallory's literally just up against the wall of the cave, glowing slightly, but just meditating and just kind of out of it at this point. Just
Honk out.
I think probably like reminiscent of Mole from Atlantis, like digs herself a hole and like sleeps in it.
Carves out a divot in the rock.
Yeah.
Who takes first watch?
Yeah, I was about to say, not going to
Not
sleep
me. I'm
before.
asleep, bro.
I'll be first watch, but I will be waking someone up eventually.
I can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go
I'm
to sleep.
fresh.
Yeah, Polly's hurting health-wise, so she's got.
Yeah.
She's.
Additionally, whoever's on watch has to be watching the
Sleeping girl.
sleeping girl, because I do not want her to wake up without us.
I dig her own little.
Puts her in a shallow grave.
Here's a grave.
A shallow grave.
It's
To
comfy.
discuss.
It's nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give her like a bed bowl, you know what I mean?
he was just like,
It's
I
not-
can do everything. He's like,
It's got a nice soft hay. Alright, it's not a prison.
It has
Okay.
drainage. Like,
Cozy.
Ollie wasn't here, I would have tied her up.
no, I'm sitting next to her. Like, it's literally just like.
You're cuddling.
Just like every now and then. Like a crazy eye. So you're gonna go get water. You guys conk out.
Yeah.
Copy.
I would like to sleep.
My third nap.
And nothing happens. Good for us. You didn't
Yeah,
wake up.
one. You're cursed.
No, they're nat 20.
How about vision?
Yay! No, for something.
I'll give you a vision.
Yeah, I was like,
Vision.
here's what I said.
As you guys recover basically from just everything, and about 15 minutes or so later, I think you're still getting water, you guys
Sure.
are still kind of out of it. You do kind of notice the Zazie girl start to wake up. You see her just begin to like open her eyes, kind of like move her hand to feel. She feels she feels dirt, and then she feels calling. She's like, she kind of turns. The double twin. Yeah.
All the hair's straight up on one side. Like,
You see she just looks confused and starts to look the other side and then sees you awake.
Ew, boss, she's awake.
She just kind of gives you a look.
What's your name?
What's yours?
Midnight.
Midnight? You can call me Sasha.
So happy. So proud of you. Sass Sasha.
Alright. Not Sasha.
Sasha.
We just risked our lives to help save you. Could you repay us with information on what the fuck is going on?
And that's
Obviously, I wouldn't yell.
Yeah. Everybody's awake now to hear the story because we all want to hear the answer.
Awake, but maybe not like active quite. As you guys are you just went into that event horizon of like getting very sleepy and then just like, going on. You're like, oh, that's a day. You see, she tries to like sit up with it and she just starts to lay back down again.
Yeah. No.
She just takes a breath. She's like,
Yeah.
midnight. None of you are of the Fae.
Nope, we are from the material plane here to solve our own problems.
Material plane. Are you way-sided?
What's up?
Are you way-sided?
Yes. I
Oh,
feel
sorry.
way-sided.
Do you know what that means?
Probably lost. I was lost.
I want to say I do wake up, so that way I can converse with this woman.
Way-sided. You would know that means the equivalent of the spirit getting stuck in the mortal world and the mortal getting stuck in the spirit world.
Perfect.
She's
Yeah.
Urgenasi. She's of the material plane.
Right.
She has to be way-sided.
Right. So she's
So
gonna
we're
wake
just
up.
gonna clock that.
Where she's gonna. Yep. Like, stretch a little bit.
You
Come
see,
stick.
you see, she's like, oh, thank you for that. She glances at you, and for a second, there's just a flash of terror as she looks at your eyes, and then immediate confusion, and then she's like, oh,
Are you good?
thank you. Yeah. What is your name, or what do I call you?
I am known throughout the Fae Wilds as the Traveler.
We know her as the intern.
Alright.
Okay. Weird.
Ooh, the traveling intern.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why are you away from your mountain?
You see she like kind of grabs the wall and like just heads up so she can sit up and see you guys.
I've never heard of an apprentice traveling out of the mountain just yet.
No, this was a big deal. So, I don't think. How long have you guys been here?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it wouldn't have taken long. You guys have seen the corruption happening in the Fae Wild. Well, it's not yet reached my mistress or the mountains. Weirdly, the mountains seem untouched.
How long has it been going on for?
Well, that's kind of a trick question in regards to the
A long
seasons.
time?
A long time.
A long time?
You
The
didn't happen yesterday.
corruption's been happening for a long time. The Shadowfell army happened a while ago. You haven't met any patrols? Okay. You guys are way-sided. I'm very sorry about that.
Thanks. Do you know what happened to the portal that goes to the material plane from the gift shop?
Oh, no, I haven't even thought about that in a long, long time. Is that where you guys came from? That was still open?
Yeah.
Oh, Ben.
Well, we came in through there, but the two people who are normally there were not there, and we were greeted by,
Oh,
I don't know what it's called.
I forgot about them.
I've never seen it.
When? Oh, I know times. It's been a long time since that cottage was normal, though, right?
Yeah.
That airport was normal.
You guys said you come from a material plane. Okay, I can equivalent this.
Yeah, but you
I'm
say a
gonna
long
say-
time, but the
I'm
last
gonna
time
say-
I came here was 5 months ago, in the front of the material plane.
Yeah. Different.
times.
Yeah,
For
like the
you to
full season.
understand, I'm
Well,
gonna
that
say
season.
it's been
A forest.
10 years since the corruption, and maybe 7 years since the Shadowfell army started coming in. That's not quite accurate, but just so you have, like, it's been a
Shadowfell
long.
army?
Yeah.
Should mention patrols too.
Yeah.
All right, let's focus in on that town and
You
your
guys haven't had a
relationship.
patrol? Do you have?
We're really, really sneaky.
She sees the map that you guys have, and she's like, "Yes." Oh, give me that.
I'll get it.
She takes it, and she's like, oh my gosh, no, this is completely wrong.
What?
Hold on. And she, like, starts to move into, like, the bags, and she's like, okay, I got one more. Don't lose it.
Roll.
She gives you an accurate map.
Rolling old.
She's like-
Traveling intern.
The blue is the Shadowfell army. The purple is the corruption. So my mistress's plane has remained untouched for now. The army is moving faster. They have a number of strongholds now. Those towns are gone. Anything in that area is gone.
They did all this in 7 years, and the corruption and the army don't seem to be working together. They're two opposite things happening.
It's one and the same. It's rain and a storm. You know, they just hand in
Gotcha.
hand together.
Yeah. Okay.
What was up with the trees all being cut down with riots?
Yeah, talk to us about that now.
Experience.
I'm calling it the corruption because it's a madness that seems to be affecting the Fae as well. I don't know what's happening to the Fae Wild. Let me get that very clear. Something is happening to the Fae Wild. That is
Yeah, we have a
just
theory.
everything. A theory?
Yes, of course I know.
Someone.
Theory or a thesis?
It's a dissertation.
All I understand is that the colors are leaving the leaves. Things are dying unprecedentedly.
And how did you find yourself in that town?
I go down and get supplies from my mistress.
That's fair. So you're headed back to your mistress right now.
This was a big trip. This was a trip that we saw the fire.
What are you getting?
I was checking out the fire. I saw the big
You
smoke.
just said you came down to gather supplies. Now you
I
said
do
you're-
come down to gather supplies. That's how I found out about this happening, because it's not in my...
So you were coming down for supplies.
In this trip, no. This trip was purely to see what that fire was.
So you can see the fire from the mountain.
You can. Pretty big fire. Thank you for saving my life. I can say thank you because you guys aren't Fae. Right?
As far as you know.
Well,
That
that's
was
okay.
down.
I owe you anyway for
We all
saving
look
my
at each
life.
other, we're like, huh?
Right?
Imposter!
God, so the entire bear kingdom is gone.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And the
Kirby's gonna be
courts,
so disappointed.
the courts seem to be either dead or in hiding. They are N.A.
So the winter court's not okay with this either then?
I don't know if they're even alive.
So far,
or
they're the
in
only
hiding.
area of the map that looks like it's not touched.
I know that my mistress is okay. And I know that there are a few knights who are okay. And that is all. But you have people, you have people on this, right, Traveler? You have, you're...
What? What?
Nothing.
I can't read your mind.
Anyway.
What does that even mean? I've never met with the witch before, so I don't think we know each other, or have ever known each other.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't wait to meet their acquaintance, because you are going to do us a favor for saving your life.
What do you need?
You are going to take us to your mistress. I think we can help each other.
I can't refuse. Well, we'll probably do it in the morning.
Yes.
Oh yeah, oh my god, I wanna go see.
Absolutely.
The whole time Collins been like, as she's talking, she's very interested, but she's like,
She kind of sees this, she kind of pulls the blanket up over you a little bit. Just with one hand, just like moves it.
Valor's gonna dim his light and then move closer to the cave entrance, and then just kind of sit crisscross and just kind of meditative, just keeping like one eye like focused, kind of like outside the cave. The other side just kind of like every once in a while like glancing to make sure he's all right in the cave.
You see as she notices you guys that she begins to close her eyes, and this like just warm aura comes off her, and just it's God. Sorry. But just like this kind of glow about her, but it feels safe, like a campfire, and it smells nice, and there's just like a peace that kind of comes with it as it moves out through the cave. It even affects you, however deep you are, and you all heal for 14 points. And she just kind of lets that off. She's like, tomorrow we'll discuss, we'll get it all together. For now, and she kind of looks out and the rain begins to start. For now, let's just take a second. Again, thank you for saving my life. I cannot walk. And she looks down.
Nice.
And you guys, I assume, bunk down for the night.
Long rest.
With a watch order if you need it.
Yeah. No watch necessary unless Risha, are you awake at any time for watch?
Probably, yeah.
Just rotation, yeah.
Yeah, probably just one of the rotations. I think she takes a very long time to get to sleep as well.
Yeah.
With everything else that's happened today. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly. And she knew that you guys were doing stuff, but she was not aware that you would nuke a whole town without knowing the full extent of the damage.
We saw that.
That's fine. So yeah, she's probably just like awake, staring at a wall, and then like flips over when she like hears snoring, so she knows everyone's asleep.
Yeah, exactly. As you are just kind of taking watch, doing that kind of stuff as well, you look at the rain outside and you see that some of it has puddled a little bit towards the entrance. And you see your reflection a little bit in one of the puddles. And you feel yourself unable to pull away for just a second as you watch your reflection blink and look back at you. You just see.
She's gonna like reach her hand out to like try and like touch the puddle.
Yeah, you disturb the puddle. Nothing seems to, except the image is distorted for a second. You see the image of you just go.
Who are you?
This girl.
Awful attitude on that.
Yeah, look at your name. Name, bitch.
You hear a little something in the cave behind you, kind of glance back, glance at the puddle again. You just see the image of you just going. And you see the puddle itself freeze over in a sheet of ice and then crack in the same way that mirror did. And we will end our session there.
Enter.
That was great. Out.
Yeah, that reflection's done.
Your reflections bother me.
Your reflections.
I was just thinking, what the fuck
To me,
is that?
it's the definition of, even in the wizarding world, it's not good to hear voices. That's all I think. Even in the Fae realm, it's not good if your reflection moves.
Yikes.
Question, like, a bold question. Is it okay to pee outside? I don't know if I'm gonna get upset so much with people or
That's
whatever.
probably not a good for me.
I'm gonna take a piss!
You can't pee in the Fae realm.
Don't tell them that.
At all? What?
Don't tell me.
What?
You didn't bring your still suit?
Yeah.
What's the alchemy jug?
I was
Whatever dimension it's taking from, it sends it out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, little one.
It comes out of the next time. What the fuck?
Some like elemental creature pops up and just starts shoving me. What? What was that? What was that? That was hard.
Okay, after session care, how we doing? Doing okay? We okay? Too shaky thumbs up?
We nuked the town. What do you think? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
After our massacre, do we?
That was her plan.
Absolutely not.
Remarkable for killing
It
a
was not
town.
even a challenge for you guys.
Just mad, eh?
Yeah, the fact that Holly's first move killed like 17 people. Like,
Insane.
Why does it want me to say its name? I don't like it. No.
Inserting ASL back into.
Yeah, I know. I was like, ooh,
wait a minute.
bitch.
Allie knows
Yeah.
the words.
You know my
Say
name.
the name.
Okay, so where are
In
you?
prison.
Say my name. No.
Mare had something trapped in it. It
Yeah.
broke
Yeah.
and shattered. Now there's something in her reflections that wants it to say the name. So I'm thinking the intern's the new prison. I thought
Can you
because
imagine?
where did
Can
it
you imagine?
once the mirror shattered, everything changed. In my opinion, everything changed because there's a time jump, right?
Yeah.
So it's weird that we showed up at the right time and then time changed. It's not like we popped in and time was already wonky. It was we showed up. You saw the mirror, it shattered, something changed.
Hurtled
You
into
like
the
released
future.
earlier than we got. there.
Exactly.
Once
Like we
got
showed
there.
up, and because we showed up 7 years ago, something happened. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
it's obviously I understand the whole point of the video is the time thing. Darius and Chad don't understand it, so you know what I mean?
Right, but the whole thing with the mirror, the reason why the mirror was so crazy is because it's made of silver and iron,
Yeah.
which are two things that Fae
Yeah,
cannot
it was
touch.
prison.
Well, and
So-
that's why
But it was
prison
also like,
Darius.
how did it get there. So like someone from the material plane must have brought
Well,
it there.
I think so. Let's say,
You guys just meet a way-sided material planner too.
well, and let's say that like the portal puts you in like a random spot, right? It's just mine experiment. That portal doesn't have a home destination. Where, in my opinion, wherever you showed up, that mirror was gonna show up. No one knows this at the table other than you, but the mirror called to you. You turned around. It pulled you to look at it.
It's true.
So Darius' original thing, well, obviously Darius doesn't know this, but like filtered through chat, is that you spend so much time in here, something was like, oh, you pop in and out of the material plane?
Maybe I can use that.
Yeah, if I can use that, because chat doesn't know too much about the Fae realm, but every time I hear a story, it's usually an archfey trying to get into the material plane to cause havoc. That's a very classic Fae realm story, right?
Yeah, a
So
lot of like fairy tales are adjacent.
yeah, the Satyrs always wants to stay in the material plane because it's more fun or something, right? They enjoy the lack of rules or whatever. So in my opinion, it's like something is trying to use your traveling ability, the fact that you can go in between the two planes.
Not to mention that her name is the traveler.
But that portal's been there. Like it's a tourist spot. There's plenty of people that pop in and out. But so
Yeah, but maybe none like where she doesn't just stay at the tourist area. She's explored all over.
Yeah,
So maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, that's why you caught the attention of
Whatever this is.
something.
You did roll on that 20 to look for anything new in the gift shop as well. Just saying. Just a reminder.
This was definitely new.
Secrets and mysteries I'll never tell.
I'm gonna have to brush up on my sign language more. Obviously, we're gonna start.
I'm doing easy stuff. I'm doing easy
If we're gonna use it more, alright? I'm only on lesson 3, alright?
Who are you?
Also, was that a long rest? No,
It was a long rest.
Yeah, thank
Long
fuck
rest.
You know how fast I pressed that button? What?
We'll recon next time.
Oh, I was like, you know how fast I pressed that button that I was
Next
like,
time.
you were like, oh yeah, is there a watch order? I was like, yeah, but it's not Polly first. Like,
Yeah, I'm taking a long rest.
yeah.
Too fucking bad! I already did it. I'm supposed to be sad. Oh my god!